It's basketball time. PRTC TV, streaming live, worldwide, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
This broadcast is brought to you by PRTC, Advent Health of Manchester, Appalachian Wireless, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jackson Energy, Kemper Home Furnishings, Pepsi of Corbin, Praxel Line Services, and Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Hello and welcome to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. It is the 2025 PRTC Classic, and we open up the broadcast as we go down to the court to Country Earl Owens, who's on the floor with head coach Parker Stewart.
And thanks, guys, as we come down to courtside with head general Parker Stewart. Coach, first off, officially, welcome to Eastern Kentucky.
It's awesome here. I love it, and it's basically where I came from. It's pretty much the complete opposite in terms of the town and stuff, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy they gave me an opportunity to be here for sure, so I'm glad.
You have a lot of NBA experience. It was kind of a big thing when they made the announcement. Here's a guy that is a part of the Atlanta Hawks basketball team that's going to come to Southeast Kentucky to coach the Jackson County Generals. And I tell you, you've mixed it up with Trae Young and all the bunch from the Hawks, and now you come here, you inherit a team. How does it feel to be on this level of kids versus the NBA level?
Right. It was when everything first happened, it was kind of a hard decision, but me and Allie, my wife, decided we kind of wanted to settle, and just be somewhere and, get to spend more time with her, and we're having a child soon, and I wanted to be able to be there for my child. And as a kid, my dad was a coach, and he was always on the road, and then I went to school, 3 different schools, played overseas, so I was always on the road myself. And then working for the Hawks, obviously you play 82 games, so you're always on the road there. And my dad actually was a head Division I basketball coach, and I played for him at UT Martin the year that he had a heart attack and he died. So sometimes you go through things in life that show you what's more important to you. And if you're into like big airplanes and eating a bunch of food, the Hawks was probably the job. But I want to be there for my family and watch my child grow up. And I love being here with these kids, and they show up and they do everything we ask. And here you can really feel it, like you can see from where we first were in the summer to now, and to see them improve. And a lot of times in the NBA you don't really feel it as much because those guys are NBA players. There's only so much you can show them. But here we definitely feel like we're making an impact, and that's what it's all about, helping out the kids.
Oh, absolutely, and you brought up a good point there. NBA, you're making millions. There's not a lot you can do, but here every single day. But most importantly, Coach, one of the things that you can do for a young man here is not only from a basketball aspect. You touched on something, on the importance of family life, the importance of settling down, being there, and simply being there for these kids a lot of times means a greater lesson than what basketball ever could.
Yes, sir, for sure. And that's one thing we're pretty hard on them about. Like, this is awesome for us, and we have fun, and we love the game, but we're trying to prepare these kids for after this, because the reality is a lot of these kids aren't going to play basketball out of high school, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But one day you're going to have a job, and when you have a job, you got to show up on time. You don't show up on time, you get fired. So you got to show up to school on time. You got to show up to our practice on time. You can't say anything back to coaches. If you go to work and say something back to your boss, what happens? You probably get fired. So we're trying to help them out, because after this is over, we want to be successful in life.
Well, big success last night, Coach. You have a run of clock over Lee County team. Your team come out and I really thought from the get-go, from start to finish, you fire on all cylinders for the first game of the season to open up. You got to be proud of the way the guys responded last night, and I think you got to play everybody on the bench.
Yeah, that was good to see everybody get a chance to play. And I was really impressed with the way we shared the ball, because sometimes in those games when you're ahead, guys can get out there and try to play selfish, and start doing things we don't work on or they don't usually do, and we didn't see a lot of that. So hopefully that doesn't happen going forward, because that was good to see the guys continue to play hard. Even those same guys came in off the bench, the last one off the bench, came in there with the same energy and effort that we asked the first 5 to. So that was good to see.
You can never knock effort. Effort is one of the greatest things you had. I always said that you could give me 5 skilled kids that put forth an effort from start to finish, and there will be 5 thoroughbreds any day of the week.
I agree with that. Now, it's not all the time, but a lot of time, at this level, it's hard to compete with teams with a lot of size. It's hard to come by in high school, But I tell these guys, if you play hard, you play with heart, you'll have a shot, at the end of the day. If you come out there and you're not playing hard, it can go like what happened to us, how we played yesterday, and we were on the good end of it that time, but it's a few mistakes away from it happening to us. That's what we want to avoid. So we always want to play with great energy and heart and show that we're out there and we're serious, at all times. So.
Well, Coach, good luck to you and the Generals this evening.
Okay. Good to meet you, too.
Good to meet you. You
have a good day. Thank you.
Tell you what, Brian, what a lovable human being. Mr. Parker Stewart, head coach of the Generals, as the Generals come and break huddle. Brian, back up to you.
All right, thank you, Country Earl, and getting a chance to kind of introduce ourselves to head coach Parker Stewart as he gets ready for the matchup tonight against the Redbird Cardinals coming to town. Jackson County already 2-0, and we're in night number 2 of the 2025 PRTC Classic. Already 4 games last night, 2 games in the books from earlier today. That is, of course, our 2 middle school games, and we've got 2 high school games coming to you to wrap things up here tonight. Later on this evening, 7 o'clock tip scheduled for the visiting Owsley County Lady Owls and the Jackson County Lady Generals. And coming up next, it is going to be the Redbird Cardinals coming to town to take on the Jackson County General Boys. We'll step away for a quick break. When we come back, we'll set up the matchup for you, talk about some history and how these schools have played each other over the years. It's all coming up next. The 2025 PRTC Classic from Jackson County High School on PRTC TV.
Santa's bringing new gadgets this Christmas. Tablets, smart TVs, gaming systems, and more. But is your internet ready for everything he drops under the tree? Make sure your home is sleigh-powered with fast, reliable PRTC broadband. Sign up or upgrade now and keep every device running smooth. No buffering, no lag. Give your family the speed they'll need this Christmas and beyond. Contact PRTC today and get connected before Santa arrives.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PRTC TV would like to welcome you back to Jackson County High School. It is the 2025 PRTC Classic, and we've got Jackson County and Redbird about to do battle on the hardwood here in just over 5 minutes from now. If you are joining us live as we stream worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel on this Saturday, December the 6th, thank you so much wherever you are, near or far, at home, at work, in the car. We bring it to you. No charge, no subscription, no fees, and please share the broadcast out as we do our best to promote these student athletes. Thanks to all of our sponsors. You've got our 8 title sponsors on the screen. Also, a big thank you to other sponsors, including Timmy Truitt for state representative, also Kentucky Farm Bureau, and just our a new advertiser, Horizon, has just joined the team, and we don't have their commercial yet ready, but actually it is on the air now. I'm sorry, just got on tonight, as a matter of fact. So thanks to all of our sponsors. Jackson County Generals at 2-0 against the Redbird Cardinals 0-2. Redbird Cardinals, of course, both these teams in the 49th District, along with Clay County, OBI, and North Laurel. Redbird Cardinals 0-23 last year, lost by 73 points in the quarterfinals of the 49th District Tournament to OBI. 0-2 this season, lost to June Buchanan at June Buchanan this past Tuesday, 53-38, and then lost at Lynn Camp 61-45 this past Thursday. Xavier Roark led Redbird with 20 points on Tuesday and 15 points on Thursday. Jackson County Generals 11-18 last year. They lost 74-46 to Clay County in the semifinals of the 49th District Tournament last year to end their season. 2-0 this year. Monday, a big winner at June Buchanan, 71-28, and also last night, 81-33 over Lee County as a part of the opening night of the PRTC Classic. Gray led them with 13 Monday against June Buchanan and 17 last night, including a slam. Redbird with 2 seniors last year, Galungu and Schlambogi. I hope I got in the neighborhood on those. 2 seniors this year, Landon Belcher and Trevor Osborne. 4 8th graders and 4 juniors on the Redbird squad. Jackson County 3 seniors last year, Ward, Singleton, and Clemens. Those 3 players combined for 40 points and 20 rebounds, which was a big portion of the rebounding and offensive production for the Generals. Also 3 seniors on this year's squad, Ashton Clemens, Braylon Combs, and Quentin McQueen. Young team with 7 freshmen on the General squad. Redbird's last trip to the 13th Region Tournament was back in 2007 when they defeated North Laurel 65-58 in the semis, losing to Clay County by 7 in the district championship game, 64-57. Can you remember the 2007 district tournament when they beat North Laurel?
I can remember that. Yes, sir. I was there, my friend.
Finished 14-13 that year, lost to Bell in the opening round of the region. That was when head coach John D. Wilson was still coaching the Redbird Cardinals, a Hall of Fame 13th Region coach in Coach Wilson. He's listed on the KHSAA from 1997 to 2013, but I believe he went earlier than 1997. They went all the way to the 13th Region Championship game in 1998, losing at Clay 56-51. Were 25-7 that season in 1998. Best record in the region. Played in the 51st District back then with Middlesboro, Pineville, and Bell County. Moved to the 49th during the KHSAA realignment in 2006. They went as 51st District runner-ups in 97, 99, 2000, and 2003, all to Bell County. And I know that you have got something to add in history of your experience with John D. Wilson.
Well, I tell you what, John D. was incredible, Brian. He was an incredible gentleman, beloved figure of Redbird, and we had a chance First time I ever interviewed him was at a regional tournament. That was at Knox Central. Well, I didn't. Ray Henson was taking the interview, and at one of the most classiest pregame interviews I ever heard in my life. So we'll send it over here to Ray, and Ray says, we're here with Coach John D. Wilson, Redbird Cardinal. John D., what does your team have to do to come out tonight to win? He put his arm around Ray. He said, Ray, it's real simple. I've got this thing figured out. We're going to be on that side of the board. They're on this side of the board. Now, if you see more points for us on that side of the board than they got on that side of the board, I think we'll beat them. And that was it. That was the whole pregame. And I thought, you know what? That's about as good as you can get it. But I talked to him one time down at the district tournament at OBI, and he and I started talking. And then we had like a pregame show of, about 20 minutes when the clock starts. And we were still sitting there, and the teams had went back into the locker room, and me and him get still sitting talking, and here comes the officials out, and they're getting ready for the anthem and everything else, and me and John D. having conversation. But he told me, he said he can remember a time where they had horse and wagon that they actually took to a couple of road games.
No way.
Yes, when he first was coaching. He sure did tell me that.
Horse and wagon.
Horse and wagon. That's
Wow.
how many years that he had been around. But
Any idea when he would have started coaching them?
Used to, I knew that, and off the top of my head, I would be remorse even trying to think of it.
Well, maybe somebody that's watching the broadcast tonight can give us
Mark
some
Hoskins
education.
would know, I
Mark
would
Hoskins,
say.
yeah, when John D. Wilson started coaching and some of the great teams he had. I know certainly in the decade of the 90s, he had some really good teams. There was a team around 93 or 94 that was like 26-4 and had some really good teams. Asher Boys, I believe, played for them.
He had several good teams up there.
First-year head coaches on both sides of the game tonight. Austin Napier, new head coach for Redbird, former player. Parker Stewart, of course, for Jackson County. Had a chance to talk to Earl Owens before the broadcast and introduce him to the PRTC TV audience. Let's get your starting lineups, first of all, for the Redbird Cardinals. They will start number 33, Landon Belcher. He's a senior. Also a senior, number 1, Trevor Osborne. Number 3 is Xavier Roark. He led them in scoring in their first 2 games of the season, dropping 20 against June Buchanan and 15 against Lincamp. And number 4 is Ebenezer DeComo. And number 20 is Ashton Lewis will be the starting lineup for Redbird.
Well, Redbird does have some experience coming back, as you mentioned, from last year. I mean, a lot of these kids had a chance to play, and we didn't have a chance to get to Coach Napier there, a former Cardinal. They were already started back to the locker room time that Coach Parker Stewart and I had wrapped up, or we would have gotten him too. So
we apologize we couldn't hook up with Austin Napier to talk to him before the game. Hopefully we'll have another opportunity sometime during the season.
I'm sure we will.
Now for the Jackson County Generals, 2-0 on the season. They will start number 0, that is senior Ashton Clemens. Number 1 is sophomore Tanson Truitt. Also getting the start tonight for first-year head coach Parker Stewart. Number 11 is Brennan Combs. He's a junior. We've got number 21, Juna Holm, a junior. And number 12, sophomore Wyatt Gray rounds out the starting lineup for the Jackson County Generals. Holm, number 21, yet to be announced. So it'll be Clemens, Combs, Truitt, Holm, and Gray for Jackson County. Belcher, Osborne, Roark, DeComo, and Lewis for Redbird.
Redbird, kind of like Oneida, a lot of times they do have a dorm over there. They get some of these foreign exchange students. Well, with home now at Jackson County, about the same.
Oh, they get kids. We went over and talked to them. It's just such an amazing organization over there at Redbird Christian School, and they get kids from so many different countries.
Oh, yeah.
Doing such a great work over there. And a lot of people don't really make the connection that much that the 49th District has 3 Clay County schools in there with Redbird right there on the border of about 3 counties, I
Mm-hmm.
believe.
Yep, Bell, Leslie, and
Clay.
right there all together.
Yep. Tip easily controlled there by Home. And Jackson County would get the first possession as Ashton Clemens in front court. Down to Home. Home off the glass and good. Nice smooth move there by number 21. First points of the game. Jackson County doesn't waste much time.
Again, Jackson County opening up defensively. He got lost that time, and a big three is going to be up and good.
Xavier Roark going up confident from the left elbow, and Redbird 3-2 in the early going. Clemens, defense leaves him, and he knocks down the little 10-footer.
Well, open up fast and furious. Both teams quickly up and down the floor here, Brian. Turn those horses loose, right?
Absolutely. Xavier Roark, first time we had a chance to see him, and he can handle the basketball, and called for traveling as he drives the basket. Very light on his feet, number 3, Xavier Roark. Jackson County looking for their 3rd win in the early going. Already won their first 2 games. Backdoor cut up, no good. Good defense down there as Truitt tried to drive. I believe that was Ashton Lewis. Knocked away. There's a steal. Good defense right there by Jackson County. The shot no good by Clemens. Truitt tried the putback, and he can't get it to fall.
Tell you what, you could hear a thump up here, Truitt hitting the floor, but he popped back up like
he's on a spring.
Yeah.
Ball goes out of bounds off the Cardinals. It'll go back to the Generals.
I would still probably be lying down there on the hardwood.
The medics would be en route.
Yeah.
Wyatt Gray, tough move into the paint. He's going to draw the foul, and Gray will go to the line.
I think they'll whistle that one on Lewis.
First personal on either team. Going back over the last 25 years, the Cardinals and the Generals have played each other 28 times. Jackson County's won 24 of those meetings, including the last 7 in a row. Redbird last defeated Jackson County in 2020 by a single point, 70-69. The Cardinals won 3 of 4 over Jackson County from 2018 to 2020. Jackson County won 15 in a row from 2005 until 2018. Gray, who was our PRTC Classic Player of the Game in the big win last night over Lee County, makes both those free throws. Nice pass up and rolls in by number 4, DeComo, just out of the reach of Home for Jackson County. Gray, 3 on the way. That one's short. Rebound to Redbirds, Ashton Lewis, and stole it. Pass intercepted, tipped, Home gets it down low. Shot is up, no good by Jackson County's Brendan Combs. And Roark quickly into front court. Man, he's fast.
He is fast.
It's an interesting matchup. Ashton Clemens, a really tight defender for Jackson County. Truitt playing tough defense, and ball knocked away. Truitt going to the ground trying to save it. It does go out of bounds off of him, but crowd giving Tansen Truitt a nice hand as he's really causing Landon Belcher some grief there in backcourt.
That talks about that hustle we were talking with the Coach Stewart there earlier about.
Roark, left-handed shot from the wing is no good. Rebound to Jackson County. Lob up to Home. Nice catch, but couldn't get the shot to go.
Home made a beautiful little tip pass there.
And we've got a jump ball tie-up. Possession arrow favors Redbird. Got Tyler Sandlin checking in for Jackson County. And he'll replace Home. 6-5 in the early going. Jackson County on top by 1. Double team. Belcher sees it coming. Gets it to Osborne. Now over to Roark. Roark, tough shot. Rolls out. Rebound into the hands of Clemens. Long pass ahead to Gray. Nice shot there by Wyatt Gray. Nice dime from Clemens.
One pass just up the floor, one step of Gray, and it's off the glass and good.
Gray really a pure shooter. Knows how to handle a basketball. Got some hops as well, the sophomore. Down low to Lewis. Shots blocked. Back up, no good by DeComo, and it's going to go out of bounds back to Jackson County. Both these coaches first year at the helm of their respective teams. Tansen Truitt, ball fake, can't get the shot off. Sandlin, that one's off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds as Wyatt Gray didn't see it. Wasn't expecting that shot to be errant enough to hit him in the hands. Jackson County picking up full court, 2-2-1. Not a more token pressure at this point as they didn't really get on them. Roark creates some space, can't get the shot off, and the rebound to Clemens, ahead to Sandlin, up, and momentum carried him too quickly. Misses the shot. Generals get the offensive rebound, though. Feed down low, Truitt up, no good, but he'll draw the contact and go to the line. Landon Belcher whistled for the personal.
Yeah, Tansen Truitt to the free throw line for the Generals as they have that three-point advantage, trying to push it up here with 3:27 remaining. Two team fouls on Redbird. Jackson County yet to commit one in this first quarter of play. Truitt picks up his first point of the evening.
Coyle checks in for Ashton Clemens. Also got Braylon Combs in the lineup for Jackson County. Second one a little too strong. Rebound to DeComo for Redbird. Roark guarded closely by Cole.
Had to get rid of it. That 5-second count was on. And now timeout going to be called by Coach Napier.
John D. Wilson's record is 554 wins against 369 losses. Coached 25 years. Thanks, Dennis Burkhart. That's a lot of wins. Timeout on the floor. 3:05 left here in the first. 9-5 Generals over the Cardinals. Back with more up next on PRTC TV.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. The 2025 PRTC Classic rolls on. And again, thanks to Dennis Burkhart for the information about Coach John D. Wilson with over 500 wins. Jackson County looking to go 3-0 to open up their season. Redbird trying to avoid going 0-3. Redbird will travel on the road. Actually, at home, they'll take on Owsley County this coming Monday in their next game. Monday, December the 8th. And Redbird set to inbound after the timeout. Good move down low, good strong move. Off the glass and good.
Nice drive to the bucket that time by Lewis. He'll pick up his first two.
He's a wide body. He's a really strong player down low. Top of the key three on the way is short by Sandlin. Jackson County with the rebound. Back up, no good. Gets again, back up and in, and draws the foul. So on the third effort, Braxton Coyle going to get a chance for a three-point opportunity. Foul was on Xavier Roark for Redbird, his first, team's third. And Braxton Cole in the scoring column for Jackson County. Number 12, Wyatt Gray checking back in, going to replace Tanson Truitt for Coach Parker Stewart. 11-7, Jackson County on top by 4.
Coyle looks in at the first one here. It's the only one. It's no good, but gets his own rebound.
Yeah, that's a cardinal sin when you let the shooter get the rebound. And ends up being a 4-point trip as Tyler Sandlin converts. 13-7, Jackson County by 6. That's their biggest lead. Knocked out of bounds. Redbird will reset. Roark had it knocked away temporarily. Double team coming. Gets it over to DeComo. Cross-court pass, good look. Shot is off the glass and no good, but we're going to get a Jackson County foul. And that's going to put number 1, Trevor Osborne, to the line. Braxton Cole picks up his first. And that's the first foul called on Jackson County in the game. Lefty Osborne with the shot up and in. First free throw of the game for Redbird.
Osborne, one of these kids, been around the program for a long time. If I'm not mistaken, has played since he was an 8th grader there.
Second one a little too strong, and the rebound to number 11 for Jackson County, Brendan Combs. And the Generals heading the other way. Gray picks up his dribble, gets it over to Tyler Sandlin. Backdoor cut by Cole, loses the handle on it. Might have been knocked away by the Redbird Cardinals. DeComo picks it up. And Roark into front court for Redbird. Man, he's fast. I know I've said that before, but it seems like he's getting faster.
Yeah.
A little out of control there, and Redbird has to go to the ground to try to save the possession. Going to be a jump ball, and the alternating possession arrow favors Redbird. Nope, I'm wrong. Favors Jackson County. Juna Holm, number 21, checking in for Coach Parker Stewart, replacing Brendan Combs. This Redbird squad, there is only 9 players on the roster, but they've got a couple of kids that looks like they can really play some ball. I mean, I've been impressed so far with Roark and Lewis. Down low, Holm can't get it to go. Lewis with the rebound. Of course, the veteran presence, too, of Belcher and Osborne.
Step's going to be called.
DeComo turns it over, but Coach Napier may have a team that can surprise some people this year. 00 Brian Smith going to check in. One-minute mark here in this first quarter. Feed down low for Holm. Sandlin. Over to Cole. Cole, nice ball fake, up and in.
Yeah, smooth move that time, but Braxton to the bucket. That'll give him 4. Now they're tightening back up the defense and trapping full court here. Just 30 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Lewis on the drive, puts it up and in, but they're going to call him for the charge. And that'll be the second on Lewis. Ashton Clemens checking back in for Jackson County, replacing Holm. And now 15-8. Generals could hold for the final possession of the quarter as we're down to 22 seconds and counting. Down low,
wide
good
open.
feed. Tyler Sandlin with the pass from Braylon Combs. Baseball pass, it's too high. And doesn't matter anyway as time expires as the ball's going out of bounds. Jackson County with a 9-point lead at the end of one, 17-8 over Redbird here on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Jackson County balanced scoring attack. Total of 6 players in the scoring column. 4 from Sandlin, 4 from Cole, 4 from Gray, 2 from Clemens and Holm, and a single point from Tanson Truitt for a total of 17 there in the first quarter. Roark with 3, DeComo with 2, Lewis with 2, and Osborne with a single point for the total of 8 for Redbird there in that first frame. 17-8 Generals over the Cardinals. Redbird to inbound. And it's knocked away, and it's going to go off the foot, they're saying, of Redbird. So Jackson County forces the turnover. Good defense on Jackson County's part, making sure that Roark could not get free. Truitt, ball fake, floating shot is no good. Rebound to number 1, Trevor Osborne. And the Cardinals in front court. Bounce pass from Belcher down low. Shot is no good by Lewis. Truitt ahead, left-hand shot up and in. That's number 12, Wyatt Gray.
Gray's got 6.
He was our player of the game, our Pulse player of the game last night for Jackson County. Belcher, long 3 is short. Gray, nice move, can't get the shot to fall. Good rebound down there by Brennan Combs. Combs, ball fake, up, no good. Generals 2 shots at it. Pass is off the mark, and Jackson County picks up the interception. Gray, up and in.
Generals starting to open it up here a little bit.
Clemens, great defense. Shot is up by Combs, and he's going to draw the foul. Jackson County by 13 with the ball, and Tanson Truitt, he's going to be fouled on a body foul by Ashton Lewis, and Lewis has picked up his 3rd.
That's a big foul for Redbird. Lewis was the man that certainly biggest kid out there.
Truitt back to the line where he made 1 of 2 a moment ago, or back in the first quarter rather. Now he's got 2 of 3. We've got DeComo and Mandela checking in, number 11 for the first time, Isaac Mandela. And Truitt got them both to go. He's got 3 points. Jackson County 5 of 6 from the line here tonight. We have a second game as part of this same broadcast. It'll be the final game of the 2025 PRTC TV Classic. Jackson County Lady Generals hosting the Owsley County Lady Owls. Interior pass intercepted by Jackson County's number 11, Brennan Combs, and has it knocked away as He was going up for the shot by Redbird. It will stay with the Generals. Inbound to Gray. Gray gets around his defender. Left hand couldn't finish, but right there is Tansen Truitt to clean it up.
5 now for Truitt.
25-8. Just over 2 minutes gone here in this second quarter. And a reach-in foul on Jackson County's home.
17-point lead for the Generals currently.
Redbird got some points going in the early part of that first quarter, but have grown cold in the last 5 or 6 minutes of play here. Belcher wants a three. That one is no good. Rebound to Truitt. Outlet to Gray. Up and in.
Oh, 10 for Gray.
Osborne on the other end. Knocked away. Gray in the corner. He wants three. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound. Holm ends up with it. His shot is up and in.
That's going to be 4 for Holm tonight. And Redbird's going to call a timeout.
Out to a 21-point lead for Jackson County with 5:08 left in the second, 29-8. And it is going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. Stay tuned for more of the PRTC Classic up next on PRTC TV.
Hey, grab me one too.
So, what do we watch?
I got this. The leg lamp Clark gets lit and Violet changes shape. Elf on 24 hours straight.
Oh, so we sing now.
For Christmas! All I watch for Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. On TBS.
Jackson County has went on a 12-0 run here in this second quarter to expand their lead out to 29-8 over the Redbird Cardinals. Jackson County High School to place. 2025 PRTC Classic here on PRTC TV. Redbird set to inbound the ball as Jackson County picks up full court. Knocked away by Holm, and Clemens got a hand on it too, but it's going to stay with Redbird. Sights and sounds of high school basketball. Redbird, Belcher, lost a handle on it, picked up by Truitt. Launches ahead to Clemens off the hand of Holm. Combs. Gray open in the corner for a three. Shot it a little bit too quick. Didn't get the ball to him quite as quickly. Down low, an easy one for Juna Holm.
Holm hitting up a bit. 6 on the evening for him.
Jackson County now up 31-8. Roark, nice pass ahead. A little bit behind Lewis, and Holm picks up the loose ball.
Lewis playing with those 3 fouls too, Brian. That's a big, big thing for Redbird.
Tough shot there by Tansen Truitt from the baseline. Give him 7. Roark guarded by Clemens. Trying to get it down to DeComo, or make that Mandela. Jackson County gets the turnover, and nice finish there by Brennan Combs. First points for Brennan. So 35-8. Redbirds still looking for their first points of the second quarter. Belcher misfires on the three. Pass ahead to Gray, easy one.
Now Wyatt Gray is going to pick up his 12th point, and Jackson County really cooking. Got it to a 29-point advantage now, and a foul going to be called. Just a second foul on Jackson County.
Ashton Clemens called for the personal, his first. And we got 4 new players in there for Jackson County. I think Combs, the only one that stayed. Pass knocked away. General's diving to the floor to get it, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson County as Xavier Roark able to retrieve it for Redbird. I believe they whistled Braxton Cole with that one, his second, and the team's third. And Roark out there. I don't think he really knew where he was at the mid-court line and ended up going into offensive court and dribbling across into backcourt. An over and back violation. Quentin McQueen in there, he inbounds. Combs, tough drive, scoop shot up and in.
4 on the night for Combs. He just looks like a basketball player, doesn't he?
Sure does indeed. 31-point lead for Jackson County. Roark, nice move on the other end. 5 for Xavier. Sandlin lost the handle on it. I think he was trying to pass it and tried to change his mind. Mandela, and they're going to say that's over and back. It was close. Roark almost got there. I think he was flying through the air.
Trying to get there.
He was indeed. 39-10, and Brian Smith going to check back in for Redbird, replacing Mandela. Bounce pass down low, and we're going to have maybe a jump ball tie-up, I believe.
That's going to be the call. Stays with the Generals, though, on this end.
Quentin McQueen and Ashton Lewis on the tie-up. Inbound, good pass, down low. Sandlin can't get it to fall, though. And Redbird trying to eat into this 29-point lead, 39-10. Belcher. Osborne lost the handle on it. And it'll go back to Jackson County. A minute 47 left before intermission. Don't forget, we'll have another game for you as a part of this same broadcast. The Owsley County Lady Owls coming to town to take on the Jackson County Lady Generals. McQueen, baseline drive, and that's going to be blocked by Lewis, and Lewis does a good job knocking it off of a Jackson County General out of bounds, so it'll go back to Redbird. And more wholesale substitutions for Coach Stewart. That's certainly becoming a part of his style, isn't it? Brings in sometimes 3, 4, 5 at a time. You don't see that very often in high school basketball. I certainly don't have any problem with it because it just gives you a whole fresh lineup coming in there. And if you've got the bench to do it, why not?
There you go. The greatest teacher you could have in any aspect is experience. And you want all the help you can get come tournament time.
Belcher, nice feed down to Roark. Really threaded the needle on that one. Can't get the shot to go. On the other end, it's Holmes for an easy basket. Holmes got 8. And now 41-10, 1 minute mark here in the second quarter. Roark, a little bit out of control, but going to get bailed out by the foul, and Roark will go to the line. Gina Holm picks up his second. That's the team's fourth, but it is a shooting foul, so Roark will get a couple.
Makes the first one. He's got 6 to lead the Cardinals in scoring.
Roark, a junior, so he'll have one more year of eligibility after this one. Second one no good. Rebound to Holm. Passes it ahead and get it back to Holm. And can't convert the basket, but does get fouled. And Gina will go to the line looking for points number 9 and 10. Holm's first trip to the free throw line tonight. Jackson County 5 of 7 from the line here in the first half. Redbird 2 of 4. Second one good. Full court pressure again by Jackson County off the made free throw. Roark splitting defenders, taking it coast to coast. 10-footer is rolling in. Nice top spin on the shot. Roark converts. Clemens.
Blocked by Lewis, but it remains with the Generals. That time Lewis really didn't move into the player, just reached the arm up into the air and to get it because he did not want to take any chance on perhaps getting a fourth called foul on him.
Inbound, down low, Gray lost the handle on it as he went up. Jackson County with the offensive rebound. Down low, Holm, ball fake, and Lewis tried to stop, and he went over and gave Holm a nice pat, say, hey, man, sorry, just got me in the air.
And that's 4 on Lewis, right?
That's 4.
That's huge.
Yeah, no move from Coach Napier, but might not have a whole lot of options. Doesn't have a tremendous amount of people on the bench over there. Holm's got the free throw to go.
He's into double figures now.
But they are going to at least give Lewis an opportunity to play in the second half for sure and let him sit out the last 21 seconds as DeComo checks back in. And Holm gets them both. He's having a nice first half. Double figures with 11. Gray leads them with 12. 44-13. Roark, length of the floor off the glass and good.
10 now for Xavier. First Cardinals into double figures tonight.
He beat everybody to the other end of the floor. Gray penetrates, kicks it to Truitt. The floater is no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's picked up by Cole. Not going to get the shot off in time, even though he made it. And Jackson County with a big lead as the buzzer sounds for halftime. Jackson County 44, Redbird 15. We'll step away for a few minutes and hear from some of our wonderful PRTC TV sponsors and come back with first half stats and more. Stay tuned. The 2025 PRTC Classic rolls on next here on PRTC TV.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sand Gap Sports Cards in Enville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sand Gap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
Cold weather is here, and that means more time inside on your devices. Streaming, gaming, shopping, your home needs internet that can keep up. With fast, reliable PRTC broadband, you can stay cozy and connected all winter long. No slowdowns, no buffering, just smooth holiday fun. Don't let winter freeze your connection. Contact PRTC today and settle in for a season of speed.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon Pace, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Hey, I'm Dan. I wrote my son's professional gaming career. He was big into Fort Blocks when he turned 31 and moved back here.
He's building up. Boom, get him.
He was in some sort of retirement when I was out back, so I put it in the fire pit.
Boom, got him. I dead him. 14 left. What? No! I'm tired of this.
It was just a fire pit.
TNT Sports. College basketball gets even bigger. Big time mindset, big time vibes for them big time moments. I make big time shots. Big time jam. Everywhere we go, you know we go big. College basketball all season long on TNT and True TV. We go big.
Hey, grab me one too.
Got a passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
From now until December 23rd, when you stop by and spend $20 or more on any item at Sand Gap Sports Cards, You'll be automatically registered to win an autographed Reed Shepherd jersey. Plus, they'll draw for the jersey just in time to wrap it and put it under somebody's tree for Christmas. Earl Owens wants it.
You better believe I want it.
We're located directly behind beside the Anvil Dollar General. St. Gas Sports Cards open Tuesday 4 to 7, Thursday 5 to 8, and Saturday 12 to 3. So you've got some weekend time you can shop. Go see Brian and Joey and tell them Earl and Brian sent you. And $20 every time you spend, you're registered to win the Reed Shepherd Auto jersey. Halftime, Redbird Cardinals and Jackson County Generals boys high school basketball from Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV, the 2025 PRTC Classic. 44-15, Jackson County with a commanding lead here at the end of the first half. Jackson County outscored them 17-8 in the first quarter and then really laid it on them in the second quarter, 27-7. Scoring-wise, first of all for Redbird, we have a 1 point for Trevor Osborne, 2 points for Ebenezer DeComo, 2 for Ashton Lewis, and they were led in scoring by number 3, Xavier Roark, with 10 for a total of 15. Jackson County with a total of 7 players in the scoring column, 2 for Ashton Clemens, 4 for Braxton Cole, 4 for Tyler Sandlin. We had 7 points from Tanson Truitt, and then 2 Jackson County Generals in double figures. Number 21, Juna Holm with 11, and number 12, Wyatt Gray, poured in 12 for Jackson County. An interesting thing about the Generals in the first half is no 3-point shots made for Jackson County, which they normally would make one by now. Only 1 3-pointer for Redbird, and that was an opening 3 right out of the gate from junior Xavier Roark. Pretty shot for him as the Generals look to improve to 3-0. Looking toward next week as far as if you want to continue to follow PRTC TV as we go all over the place in covering high school basketball, both locally and regionally. Next week, we'll have the grade school championships here from Jackson County High School. That'll be the boys 4th and 5th, and the girls. And then on Tuesday, we'll travel to Clay County High School as the South Laurel Cardinals will come to town. That should be a dandy game, Clay County and South Laurel. And then coming up on the Friday and Saturday, it'll be 50 years, just the 13th, okay, just the 13th on Saturday will be 50 years at the Palace. And that I might not have the updated schedule. Do we have a game on that Friday the 12th? No. So we're in action on Monday, elementary championships, Tuesday, Clay and South, and then Saturday, 50 years at the Palace. We'll have 3 games on Saturday for you as they celebrate 50 years over at Owsley County, and that should be a dandy thing over there next Saturday. So that's our schedule for next Saturday. It gets more intense as the year goes on. So we'll step away for a quick 1-minute break. Back with the third quarter up next here on PRTC TV.
Whoa, looks like somebody just upgraded to PRTC. With internet speeds this fast, you'll need the rush of pure fiber power. Streaming? Smooth. Gaming? Instant. Video calls? Crystal clear. That's the strength of PRTC's 100% fiber network. No slowdowns, no lag, just pure unstoppable speed. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your current speed today. And get ready to live life in the fast lane.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy, and it's time to tech the halls with Appalachian Wireless. Starting today through December 31st. Get amazing holiday deals on the latest smartphones, 5G devices, accessories, and more. And that's not all. Christmas cash is back. Every purchase or upgrade gets you entered in to win $500 in weekly cash. And one lucky winner, you'll take home the grand prize of $1,500. Celebrate big savings, gifts, and maybe even a big check. Visit us online or in one of our many retail locations because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
16 minutes of clock action in the books, 16 minutes left to go as we get ready to start the third quarter. Officials out there ready to go. Horn sounds. Team's a little bit slower getting to the floor. Jackson County threatening to head this one toward a running clock if they continue on the pace they are on. They lead by 29, 44-15. Redbird will have the ball to open up the third quarter under first-year head coach Austin Napier. Jackson County also with a first-year head coach in Parker Stewart. And that's going to go out of bounds, knocked away by Ashton Clemens, and Xavier Roark will trigger it back in. Gets it in backcourt to Landon Belcher. Belcher gets a step on his defender, Cole, and called for traveling. Did not hold that pivot foot.
As you mentioned, Jackson County trying to push it up. Maybe a running clock here.
Good feed from home down to Clemens, and Clemens has got 4. Yeah, just 4 points away from turning it into a 35-point lead. Clemens with the reach-in foul. That'll be his second. And Trevor Osborne going to trigger it in for the Cardinals. Roark, 3 on the way, is good. Second 3 of the game for Xavier Roark. He's got a game-high 13 points. Down low, home, can't get the shot to go. Knocked away, good defense right down there by Roark to knock it away, save it in bounds, and get the turnover for the Cardinals. Osborne picks up his dribble, looking for help. Down low for Lewis, backing his way in, and we're going to get a foul on home. That'll be the third on Juna. Lewis had an opening bucket in the first quarter, but he's been quiet ever since. Has 2 points on the night. Lewis patiently eyeing the target.
Makes it.
One of the more deliberate free throw shots you'll see, but I know over the years, how many different ceremonies have you seen of players, how they shoot their free throws? And
several. But you know what? No matter how you do it, if you're successful with it.
Yep. And you can see, you can talk to anybody that's played the game, as Lewis certainly showed his routine works. He makes them both. Down low, good ball fake, up and in by number 20. That's Tyler Sandlin. He's got 6. But, a lot of players, Earl would say, it's, 3 dribbles and spin the ball in your hand or whatever, and it's just they get a routine.
Take it around your back and
yeah,
whatever works for you. I can remember a Kid Granny shooting it, as we used to call it.
Underhanded.
Uh-huh. Back in the olden days when the old...
Was it Issel that did that? Who was it for UK that shot
Might have been
underhanded?
Issel.
Yeah. Roark draws the foul and gets the first free throw to go. 14 for Xavier Roark. It's down to a 26-point lead. And the second one rolling off. Good rebound there by DeComo. Lewis comes up with it, and we're going to have a jump ball. Actually, they're going to, Coach Napier, one of the players or him, called a 30-second timeout to save the possession, which is always a good situation while we've got a break. As your 89th District State Representative, Timmy Truitt continues to deliver real results for rural communities, supporting economic development in Eastern Kentucky, working to boost tourism funding, and is always trying to create new opportunities right here at home. Keep Timmy fighting for you in Frankfort, and let's re-elect him as our state representative for the 89th District. This message paid for by Timmy Truitt for State Representative, one of our sponsors here on the broadcast. A big thank you to Timmy. So Redbird has outscored Jackson County 6-4 in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter. Trimmed the lead down to 27. Inbound to Belcher. Truitt went for the steal, and then DeComo trying to find Lewis down there, but threw it too far ahead of him. Redbird lost their first 2 games of the year to June Buchanan by 15, then Lynn Camp by 16. Looking for their first win. Jackson County already victorious over also June Buchanan, and Lee County last night looking for their 3rd win. Nice move down there by Tansen Truitt.
Truitt's had a nice evening. 9 on the evening now for Tansen.
Roark gets the screen from Lewis. Gets cut off, throws it over to Trevor Osborne. Now down low for Lewis. Lewis backing his way in, can't get the shot to go. The rebound to Combs for Jackson County, and the Generals heading the other way. Sandlin, nice ball fake, and draws the contact and throws up the shot, no good, but he'll get a couple of free throws out of it.
Yep. Freshman to go back to the free throw line. Just 5:06, 3rd quarter of play. Again, the nightcap will feature the ladies. Jackson County and Owsley County.
I believe Ashton Lewis has fouled out of the basketball game.
And that's a big 5th foul, and he comes out with 4 points. But I tell you, more importantly, his presence in there, Brian, what he was able to do, rebounding and on the defensive end, was really huge for this Redbird team.
Lewis only a junior, so he's still got another year left. Brian Smith checking in as number 20, Tyler Sandlin, able to get the first free throw to go. And Sandlin misses the second one, a little bit short. And traveling called in backcourt on Ebenezer DeComo. Landon Belcher going to check back in for Coach Napier, replacing DeComo. Inbound, nice play as they get Braxton Cole cutting to the basket. Easy one for Braxton, he's got 6. And back out to a 32-point lead, 53-21. Roark penetrates, loses the handle or knocked away. Osborne picks up the loose ball. Takes the left-handed shot and it rolls off. Tansen Truitt with the rebound. He's in a hurry the other way. Can't get the shot to go, but he took it coast to coast and will go to the line to shoot 2. Tansen Truitt looking to climb into double figures with that made free throw, but missed that first one. He's got 9. Cole checks out, and Braylon Combs checks in for Coach Parker Stewart. Second one is rolling in.
He'll get that 10th point now.
3rd general in double figures, 12 for Gray, 11 for Holm, and 10 for Truitt. And getting closer to that running clock as Jackson County's now up by 33. Here's a 3 from the wing. That one's short. Sandlin's defense had to make him shoot in a hurry. Clemens drives the basket, puts it up and in. And that will get you to the running clock mark.
Clemens will pick up his 6th point and will be at the line for the antique 3.
DeComo checking in for Mandela. And the free throw is good by Clemens. 7 for number 0. Roark, 15-footer is good. Slick shot.
16 now for Xavier.
On the other end, nobody picked up Braylon Combs, and he knew what to do with it. He takes it all the way to the house.
Gets his first bucket.
I'm showing the score should be 59 instead of 58.
He might have took off a three-pointer there a while ago. You reckon?
I don't think they gave credit for the free throw a minute ago that Ashton Clemens made. But I'm pretty sure he did make it.
Yeah, he did.
On the other end, Tyler Sandlin, not able to convert, but does draw the contact. He'll go to the line.
(58-23).
Free throw rolling off for Sandlin. Missed 2 of his last 3. Quentin McQueen going to check in. We've got 57 on our screen, 58 on the scoreboard, and I've got 59 on my sheet. Back up and in by McQueen.
They're going to say 60.
I mean, Truitt, rather.
Yeah. Danson's got 12. We're all in sync now, but we're still thinking it should be 61.
I am, but it really feels moot at this point.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter a whole bunch.
No, I want Clemens to get that point. I mean, he made the free throw, right?
Yeah,
so
there you go.
Kid deserves the point. Belcher down low, tough move, up and in. First points on the night for Landon Belcher. Backdoor, nice feed. Truitt can't finish, but Sandlin is a pretty dime. Roark. That one's rolling in. Shoot a roll. That's a third 3 of the game for him.
He's up to 19 now.
Feed down low. McQueen up and in. Tough move by number 2. First points for Quentin. We are under a minute here in the third quarter. 62-28, 34-point lead. Shot is short. Truitt right there under the basket. Running the break. Feed down low. Shot is no good. Truitt right there to put it back up and in.
Truitt's had a nice game. 14 for him. He leads the Generals in scoring.
Roark. Gives it over to Ebenezer DeComo, number 4. To Belcher, knocked away by Clemens. Long pass ahead, and the shot is up, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds.
That's going to be the final play of the quarter.
It is indeed on the running clock. So Jackson County in charge at the end of 3, 64-28 over Redbird. Stay tuned. Fourth quarter is coming up next here on PRTC TV.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Well, when we went to break, we did not know that the officials had called a foul, and number 3, Braylon Combs, went to the line all by his lonesome and promptly nailed 2 free throws back-to-back for his 3rd and 4th point, so that increases the margin up to 66-28 here on PRTC TV as we start the 4th quarter of this one between Jackson County and Redbird from Jackson County High School. Number 3, nice move down low by Combs. Couldn't finish it, but he saw the wide open lane and made a nice aggressive drive. High arcing shot. This Xavier Roark can flat play. What's he got, 21?
21 now.
66-30. Penetration, shot up, no good by Jackson County. That was Quentin McQueen. Roark leaves it forward to Como. Back to Roark. Jumper is off. Outlet to McQueen. He's got a run out.
That's going to be 4 on the night for Quentin.
One of 3 seniors on this year's Generals squad. 68-30. Roark double teamed. Pass deflected. And up and in again. McQueen rightfully should have gotten that basket because he was the one that deflected the pass from Roark. So back-to-back layups by McQueen, and he's got 6. Now 70-30. Roark for a 3, and that one's short. Had to go out of bounds. Back to Redbird. Justin Lakes narrowly avoiding some contact there.
You don't mind.
Unfazed. Blood pressure did not even go up a point.
No.
McQueen has it knocked away by Osborne. Good defense down there by Trevor. Then taken back by McQueen. Saved in bounds. It's all over the place. And Roark picks it up for Redbird. To Osborne. Now to Mandela. Osborne, lefty 3. Almost made it off the glass. Sandlin with the rebound quickly into front court. Good feed down to McQueen. He can't get the shot to go. Osborne made it tough for him for Redbird. Osborne's shot won't fall. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, they'll maintain possession of it as the clock rolls on.
Belcher checks back in for Redbird. And we've got a whole new lineup in there for Jackson County. Belcher, aggressive drive. And he draws the contact. Belcher's first trip to the free throw line coming up. Foul was on Eli Summers, one of the players that just checked in for Jackson County. Free throw short by Belcher. Redbird has shot a total of 9 free throws, and they are 5 of 9. Second one is good. And Eli Summers into front court for Jackson County. Three-pointer on the way is too strong for Noah Saylor. And back up and in, though, on the putback.
Eli Summers.
Summers not only gets the basket to go, but does draw the foul as well, and he'll have an opportunity for an and one. Rolling off. Rebound, though, to Jackson County. Down low. Shot is up and won't go. Back up again. This time it's good by Tucker Scaff. Good job on the offensive glass by Jackson County. And Scaff with the finish. 74-31. Jumper by Roark is no good. Rebound, Jackson County. Summers trying to run the break and draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Will be the second on Xavier Roark. And clock continues to run as Jackson County has opened up a big lead. 43 points, 74-31. Summers with a chance to redeem the miss from a moment ago, and does. Number 14 checking in, Kendrick Desarn. Summers' second one is short. On the other end, Osborne can't get the shot to go, but DeComo with the rebound. Knocked away. Belcher able to run it down in backcourt. Roark. DeComo. Three's on the way. It is no good. Roark with the rebound. Nice move up and in.
I think we'll call a foul before the shot.
Well, didn't get a signal on it, but what is he going to say? Basket is good.
Oh, okay. So they are going to count the bucket.
Yep. I think it took so long to develop. It really felt like an NBA continuation type play, but this Roark kid is a special player.
He's got 23 this evening. You're right. He can light it up.
Jackson County just been too much for him, though. A lot of talented players on the Generals as well. Osborne loses the handle on it and goes out of bounds back to Jackson County, and we're down to 30 seconds and counting. Noah Saylor on the drive. Left-handed shot up, no good. They get their own rebound, though. Saylor trying to get a shot off. He does. It is no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up and in.
And that'll give him a bucket tonight.
And that's going to do it. Jackson County pulls away for the 44-point win. Generals improved to 3-0. Redbird falls to 0-3. Jackson County 77 and Redbird 33. We'll come back and wrap things up for the boys game and get our Advent Health Pulse Player of the Game and our PRTC Classic Player of the Game. Stay tuned. Final stats and more ahead on PRTC TV.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do, that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, We live here.
People die every day. Mondays on TNT.
BP's crashing. Charged.
Clear. Let's go save some lives. The Emmy winner for Best Drama.
Tier 1 trauma now. Stay with us.
The Pit. Mondays, back to back, starting at 9 on TNT.
Hey, grab me one too.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sandgap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan favorite finds. Follow Sandgap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
And welcome back to Jackson County High School. The Jackson County Generals defend the home floor for the second night in a row here at the 2025 PRTC Classic as they knock off Redbird by a bunch, final of 77-33. And with me, I have not only our PRTC Classic Player of the Game that was presented by our CEO of PRTC, Keith Gabbard, but also he's going to be our Advent Health of Manchester and UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game, and that is number 1, Tansen Truitt. Tansen, good game tonight, had 15 points against the Redbird Cardinals, and, you know, getting off to an early start with wins over some schools that we certainly expect to defeat in June Buchanan and Lee County, and now with Redbird. What does that do for you guys as far as your confidence level, getting some wins under your belt while you're learning each other and learning a whole new system with Coach Stewart?
I think Coach Stewart wanted to start us off on a hot note and get that Jonah home. He warmed up because this is his first high school game, so I think that's mainly the reason of playing these teams, starting off and getting us hot.
Now, you talked about Jonah Holm. I pronounced it Juna, but I guess it's pronounced Jonah, right?
Yeah.
Jonah Holm. What's it been like? He came over from Germany, I believe?
Yeah, Germany.
What's it been like as far as, have you guys had to kind of get him used to the culture over here? That's had to be some fun.
Yeah, we've introduced him to so many new games in Jackson County, like wiffle ball, baseball, everything. And whenever he first came over here, he was nervous and didn't really talk much, but now we've got him used to being over here, and he really likes it here.
Loosening up, I guess you could say. Now, last year was your freshman year, your sophomore this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And now, last year you played with a lot of intensity. We're still continuing to see you play with some intensity, but I've noticed you're making an adjustment. And last year you got in a lot of foul trouble early.
Yeah.
And it took you out of a lot of basketball games. I think you may have even fouled out almost in the first half in a game or two.
Yeah.
What kind of adjustment have you made to balance the intensity of your defense and your overall philosophy about playing this game? Because you're 100 miles an hour into a brick wall type player, but you also recognize if you don't balance some of that and you're just going out there swatting, you're not going to be out there for the duration of the game.
Yeah, now I've got a lot older, and I've realized that I can't just reach in every single second, just stay in front of my man, and I got a great defense behind me. I mean, I trust all these guys. I mean, we're switching everything, and that's just what Coach Stewart came in here to do. Is his main thing is defense, and that's what we've been doing. We do it best.
Defensive intensity really made a difference not only in last night's game but in tonight's game as well, and for all y'all turning up the defensive intensity, causing some turnovers. But let's talk about the transition. We go from a longtime head coach, now the principal, in Coach Greg Parrott, who's been here for a long time, coached some great teams, did some great things, even for the Lady Generals way back when. But getting used to a whole new system, what's it been like? You had 1 year under Coach Parrott, and now as a sophomore learning things a little bit different under head coach Parker Stewart in his first year.
Well, I mean, it was a little confusing at first. I mean, I didn't understand how Parker's a D1 coach. He's a D1 basketball player, and he looked at the game so much more like different than Parrott did. Parrott was a big guy on feeding the post and getting everybody down there in the post to score, rebound, fight hard. Parker is more about defense, just playing the best defense you can, switching everything. He just, I don't know, it's just different. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, you guys are looking awfully good, and one thing that I've noticed, and I know you love this style of play, it seems like that the Generals are really wanting to push the tempo, and I think that goes along with the sticky defense you're trying to play, but you all like to get up and down the floor and try to get some easy buckets in transition, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Now, and that's really your kind of game, too. You like to get up and down the floor. Now, we're in a powerhouse district this year. It's always a powerhouse district in the 49th with Clay and North, a couple of bigger schools that always bring their A game. And you've got, a lot of the polls show that that's two of the top 3 or 4 teams in the entire region. Talk to me about what it's like to play in the 49th this year. You got to bring your A game. And, can a school like Jackson County grab some smooth stones and knock off a giant by the end of the year?
We got to be ready. We got to fight hard. I believe in Coach Stewart, and I believe that he can get us there.
Got an unusual opponent coming over from the 14th region on Tuesday night in Breathitt County. What do we know about them?
We just know it's a down year for Breathitt County. We played them in summer ball, and we lost by like 5 points. But with the addition of Jonah and Brennan, I think we'll be able to pull out against Breathitt County.
Well, great win tonight. You led your team in scoring with 15 points and were just a big part of the defense and the offense for the team tonight. And because of that, not only are you our PRTC Classic Player of the Game, but also our Advent Health of Manchester and UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game, my friend. So congratulations on that. And a great game tonight, okay? Thank you, Tansen. You can lay the headset down, partner, and go enjoy the win. Tansen Truitt, 15 points tonight to lead a very balanced attack for the Jackson County Generals, and they win it by a bunch, 77-33. We'll get a final rundown on your numbers. First of all, for the Redbird Cardinals, 4 players in the scoring column, 2 for Ebenezer DeComo, 3 points for Landon Belcher, 4 points for Ashton Lewis, who fouled out. And Xavier Roark led them with 23 points. He is certainly a player for the Redbird Cardinals for a total of 33. Jackson County, almost everybody got in the scoring column. We had 2 for Tucker Scaff, 2 for Noah Saylor, 3 points for Eli Summers, 4 points for Braylon Combs and Brennan Combs, 6 points for Braxton Cole, 7 points for Tyler Sandlin and Ashton Clemens. Missed Quentin McQueen. He also had 6 points. Then we had 3 players in double figures for Jackson County. Jonah Holm with 11, also Wyatt Gray with 12, and Tansen Truitt, our PRTC Classic Player of the Game, and our Advent Health of Manchester Pulse Player of the Game with 15 points to lead the attack for Jackson County. They improved to 3-0, and Redbird falls to 0-3. Redbird will take on Owsley County at Redbird coming up on Monday the 8th, and Jackson County will play on the 9th here at home against Breathitt County. That's going to do it for this game, and we're going to shift gears and bring you another game here in just a few minutes. We've got about 11 minutes away from the start of the final game of the 2025 PRTC Classic. It's going to pit the visiting Owsley County Lady Owls against the Jackson County Lady Generals. We'll set it up for you in just a few minutes. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Hey, it's Kristen, and at Appalachian Wireless, we love Christmas because we give the gift of savings and connection. Are you not sure what to give? Well, give them something that helps them stay connected and captures those moments that matter the most. Family is where you're valued and appreciated. And this Christmas at Appalachian Wireless, we value you. So come home, check the halls, and get connected with Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today in one of our many retail locations or find out more about the Tech the Halls promotion at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Who's ready for a holiday rematch?
'Tis the season when Food Network stars
Bobby, you think you have it all. But tonight, you're doomed.
try to take down Bobby Flay.
You guys are already against me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Where's the holiday spirit?
All new Beat Bobby Flay Holiday Throwdown, Tuesday night at 8 on Food Network.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Hey, grab me one too.
Got a passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook Live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Santa's bringing new gadgets this Christmas: tablets, smart TVs, gaming systems, and more. But is your internet ready for everything he drops under the tree? Make sure your home is sleigh-powered with fast, reliable PRTC broadband. Sign up or upgrade now and keep every device running smooth. No buffering, no lag. Give your family the speed they'll need this Christmas and beyond. Contact PRTC today and get connected before Santa arrives.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do, that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School. You are watching the 2025 PRTC Classic here on PRTC TV. 8 games in the Classic this year. We've got 7 of them in the books and 1 to go. We're going to wrap things up with a girls' game as the Owsley County High School Lady Owls come to town to take on the Jackson County Lady Generals. And with me, I have PRTC CEO Keith Gabbard. And Keith, this is, I think, about the 8th or 9th year that you have sponsored the PRTC Classic. What was the idea behind this from you as the Chief Executive Officer of PRTC that you wanted to sponsor a tournament here at Jackson County High School?
Well, I guess part of it's selfish. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge sports fan, a huge basketball fan. I've been going to the Sweet 16 for over 50 years now. But, you know, also I played basketball here at Jackson County. And you know, I think the fans of Jackson County, the fans of all areas, want to see good basketball. And we just wanted to sponsor something to bring some quality basketball to here to Jackson County High School gym and allow our surrounding counties and Jackson County to be able to showcase. And you know, some years we've got some teams here that's went to the finals of the state tournament. Not this year, but we want, you know, just
on this floor. It's good to see those players, and especially as you see them go on to careers at UK, and I believe Perry's now at Ole Miss, I believe. And you think back when you see them in their college careers, and you think back, I remember when they played high school basketball, and they were right here in McKee playing round ball.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool to be a part of that as a sponsor, and you know, of course, it's good recognition for our company as well. These broadcasts go out, you know, all over the world.
Yeah.
But it's really about, you know, giving these kids a chance to showcase their talents and the fans here a chance to see some quality high school basketball.
Well, and you talked about, we've talked about before how many different ways that PRTC tries to give back. You know, started as a member-owned cooperative back in 1950 with Jackson and Owsley County. And we look at ourselves as a company that's member-owned in Jackson and Owsley. Of course, we've expanded it now into areas where we're in a more of a competitive environment. But that's been the heartbeat of PRTC since day one, is a member-owned mentality and giving back from whence we came and recognizing our history and our roots.
Yeah, I mean, we're a cooperative, especially, you know, the Jackson and Owsley are playing now. Those two counties are where we started the company, and you know, we're member-owned, owned by the residents of those counties, and we do want to give back. We want to do more than just provide a service, although we think we provide as quality a broadband service as anybody in the state or the country. But it's also about giving back to the community, helping student athletes, helping, you know, all kinds of things in our community, whether it's food banks or whatever it is. We want to be a part of it, and we try to get back. I mean, I remember when they were working on the Veterans Memorial here in McKee and Jackson County, which is one of the better ones in the surrounding areas. And you know, we wanted to be a part of that as well, and we were, and we have been, and you know, we try to give back in a lot of other ways, and it's rewarding to be a part of that, and we're really proud of that PRTC can do that.
We're talking with PRTC CEO Keith Gabbard, and we'll continue to talk here for a few minutes as we get this game underway. But Keith, you know, you started with the company back in – well, we actually have the national anthem getting ready to be played, so we'll keep it right here and be silent for a moment, and we'll come back in just a moment with more here on PRTC TV. All right, playing the national anthem, always great to start any event like this. And let's get our starting lineups now. First of all, for the Owsley County Lady Owls under head coach Travis Smith. Travis, region champion a few years back and bringing a very young team. Owsley County lost their opening game last night to Middlesboro by 14, 58-44. They will start number 1, sophomore Delaney Smith.
At guard, number 24, Lauren Gay, freshman.
Number 24, freshman Lauren Gay. Lauren was on last year's squad, as was Delaney Smith.
At forward, number 23, Kylie Taylor.
Number 23, sophomore Kylie Taylor, also getting the start here tonight. Camilla Markham Jr., one of their leading scorers from last year's team.
And at center, number 50, Nala Pittman, 7th grader.
And starting number 50 is Nala Pittman, and only a 7th grader. So it'll be Markham, Gay, Smith, Taylor, and Pittman for the Owsley County Lady Owls. The Jackson County Lady Generals, also a very young team, replacing a lot of their scoring from last year, of course, with standout Abby Gilbert going on to Campbellsville. We'll start with number 10, 7th grader Sophia Martinez. It's one of the middle school players that'll get the start tonight. Sophomore Riley Bowman, the 2nd starter for Jackson County. We also got number 34, another middle schooler, Tilly Truitt. And to round out the starting 5, it'll be number 1, Bailey Berry. She is a junior. And number 43, Hannah Jackson, is a sophomore. Continuing to visit with PRTC CEO Keith Gabbard, who sponsors this PRTC Classic. And Keith, as you look back 30 years as CEO and 50 years working for PRTC, not only do I know that it's had to go by incredibly quickly, but would you have ever thought, when they looked to you as the next CEO, only one of 3, I think, in company history, right?
That's right.
And would you have ever thought in 1996 that we would be here 30 years later? And in 1996, I mean, the internet was barely even a thing.
As well as cell phones was barely even a thing.
And to think about how much advanced and all that happened from 2008 to 2014 in building the fiber network of Owsley and Jackson County, but so much has changed in that technology is a completely different world from what it once was.
It is. Our business has changed completely. It's amazing. Of course, the world has changed. Technology's changed everything we do. And you know, the internet and cell phones, who could do anything without that now? And when I started as CEO in 96, we weren't really even thinking about that. We're just getting started.
Bailey Berry getting Jackson County off to a nice start with a 3-pointer. Get her hot, and could be a long night for the visitors. Bailey Berry with a 3. Well, and in 2000, as the internet was emerging, and in the late 90s, early 2000s, and the technology was changing, and everybody was trying to find ways to do it quicker. And one of the things that they started to was with the digital subscriber line, the DSL line, and there was
even dial-up before that.
Dial-up before that, and you made a really critical decision as for PRTC that DSL was not going to be what they hoped it would be for the future of internet, and took a chance on fiber in 2008, and it was a total game changer, not only for People's Rural Telephone Cooperative, but for our area as well. That changed everything, and we were one of the first ones to do it, not only in the state, but in the country.
Yeah, I mean, we building fiber optic to every single home and business in Jackson and Owsley County. The 6-year project, $50 million project, and from 2008 to 2014 was obviously the biggest and best decision we made, not only for our company, but for the residents of these counties. it's definitely changed everything in a good way. And, you know, we've got things that, instead of being left behind, we've got things that are even better than people in bigger towns and surrounding counties. And of course, now we're branching out into some of our surrounding counties. But that's been such an important decision, and we're just so happy to be a part of it. Thankful it's worked out like it has.
Well, and for people that don't understand how far the impact is felt, nice shot there by Riley Bowman with the mid-range jumper. Now 5-2, Jackson County girls on top of Owsley County. But for people that don't understand, you know, we're talking about, you know, it's hard to measure, but at as many as maybe 700 or 800 people that work from home here in Jackson County.
That's just the ones we've documented. It might be twice that many.
Could be that many more, and they simply could not do it without good internet.
No, we have people moving in here from other states, and partly just because, you know, they can work from home with good internet, and they'll have to get out of the urban life and in the country, and it's worked out really well for our communities for economic development. And of course, education, COVID hit, you know, good internet. Not having that was just a major disadvantage for anybody, and we were happy that we had it here and were able to help during those difficult times.
Well, and you know, when we just recently had an NTI day for a lot of schools here in this area, and when you have a non-traditional instruction day, a lot of times the kids are getting their lessons across the internet, across their computer, across their iPad, across their laptop or their Chromebook or whatever else. And to think about what a block that would be if the kid doesn't have internet, they can't learn. And not only that, but when we talk about telemedicine, people being able to visit with their doctor remotely, I don't think anybody could have ever predicted. And you've even talked about the fact that in 2008, when you did the $50 million project, that was a 60-30-10 loan grant out of pocket, you couldn't have even looked ahead and been able to see the major impact that was going to have on everyday lives for our entire area.
We knew it was a big decision, and it was important to have that quality broadband, but I mean, I wish I could tell you I was smart enough to know how it would have changed the world and how good internet has changed everything we do. But we wasn't hardly that smart, but thankfully we made the decision we made when we did it.
Well, and I would argue that probably in PRTC's 75-year history dating back to 1950, we're celebrating 75 years this year, and that has to be the most significant event in the history of this company.
Absolutely. I mean, back in 50, we were just trying to get people telephones. We didn't have them here in Jackson, Owsley County. But, and we were behind, you know, a lot of other folks. But when we made that decision to go all fiber, gigabit capable now up to 2, 5, 10 gigabit capable, you know, that just put us ahead of a lot of places. And, you know, here in Eastern Kentucky, rural Eastern Kentucky, we're used to being a step behind a lot of others, but in this case, it's really nice to be looked at as leading the way in some cases.
We have talked about the fact that Jackson County is blessed so much by PRTC, not only in local jobs and in how that PRTC gives to all these different things, from food banks to the disabled veterans group to all the parks and things that we're involved with. How important has that been to you as far as being a Jackson County born and bred native, and this being your home and where you have spent your entire working life with one company pretty much? I know it has to be important to you that we give back from whence we came, because, you know, philanthropy and stewardship, that's a big deal to you, isn't it?
It is. It is. I think I was sort of taught that in an early age. My dad was actually mayor here for a while, and, you know, he was always participating in all these community organizations and civic organizations, and I always saw the importance of that, and you know, not just for my time and sometimes my money, but to be able to, you know, be a part of an organization that's not only capable, but it's part of their mission to give back and be a part of that. It's really rewarding to me, and I think to all our employees and board members, to be a part of giving back to the community, and I think we're looked at in a more positive way by doing that.
You know, when people from Jackson County, Owsley County, certainly other areas in the PRTC service area that has such great internet, through PRTC, I hear numerous stories about whenever they go and travel and they go on business trips or they go some other place, oftentimes it's to a much larger city and go to a hotel or somewhere, and listen, they instantly realize how spoiled they actually are because they can't get their work done. They can't make the connection. They can't get on the FaceTime with their family or whatever. And truly, when you live in a bubble like we live in here in our area with PRTC, you do get spoiled and you do get used to the idea that it's always there and it's always reliable and it's always to be counted on. But it's easy to realize and to forget, rather, that we've got what a lot of other large areas don't have. And small communities don't have the upper hand like that very often.
No, and I mean, this is 2025. We had it 11 years ago in 2014. It was even more rare back then.
Yes.
It's amazing that we've had it for that long, but time flies. But, yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, it was, and you probably too, you grew up here, we were always complaining about the things we didn't have. We didn't have 4-lane highway or a hospital or a college or all the things that, bigger areas have. But, now, we have something others want. It's pretty cool.
So you grew up playing basketball here in Jackson County, so basketball has always been a huge part of your life. And one thing that people don't know that I don't even know if I have permission to share it with, because we haven't even talked about this fact, but I'm going to go into anyway, and I'll just have to ask for your forgiveness a little later. But you and your brother take an annual trip, and it has been a tradition between you and Larry that a lot of people who call him Cabbage from all the years, but it's something that's really precious to you and your brother Larry. You all make a trip every year, and it's become a tradition. Talk to us about it.
Oh, yeah. We all high schools want to make it to the Sweet 16, which has been in Rupp Arena for a long time. But my brother and I have been going over 50 years. And, we were going back when it was Freedom Hall in Louisville, and then they switched back and forth between Lexington and Louisville. But for the last several years, it's been Rupp Arena. But we just wouldn't miss it. We love to watch that high school basketball. It's good bonding for us, although we live right here in the county together. We actually don't get together that often, but we both love sports, and it's a great 4 days that we get to spend together and enjoy sports. And usually the NCAA tournament's going on at the same time, so we're watching several games during the day high school, but in between we're watching college games. So it's definitely overload if you don't like basketball, but since we love basketball, it's one of our favorite times of the year.
Well, and y'all even have a nice little arrangement to where you even kind of go Dutch and you say, hey, you take care of the hotel room and I'll take care of the tickets, and you all watch every single game of the tournament. Now, that's dedication. I don't know many that would do that.
Well, I mean, we love it. We're down there. We already bought our tickets. Why would we not watch them?
Well, and how many years in a row?
It's over 50, but I've missed a couple. I started in 71, so that would be 54 if I went to all of them. So, but I can't remember what years I missed, but I did miss a couple. But I started my junior year in high school. We won the district, and our coach let us go to the state tournament. It sort of got me hooked, and then I've been going ever since.
Well, and I know now when you think about your memories, and we're talking with PRTC CEO Keith Gabbard, you talk about the memories. Does any game stand out? Any championship games? Any players over the years? I know there's so many of them, so it's hard to isolate them. Maybe some recent ones where you just thought, man, we're seeing something special. Let me deliver you one. Reese Davidson last year for North Laurel.
Oh yeah, he wasn't supposed to be one of the better players in that tournament, but he just rocked it. He was awesome. And, of course, the year before, you had Trent Noah doing the same thing, and they played right here in this event. And probably one of the most memorable was the Paul Andrews shot when Laurel County won it with over a half-court shot to win it. That was pretty cool. And then, anytime, a team from this area has won it, whether it's Clay County, Laurel County's won it, Pulaski County won it. And it's not just me, but almost everybody down there pulls for the Eastern Kentucky teams. And anytime there's one that can, make it to the finals or the semifinals, the crowd really gets behind them. And those are the most memorable. One team I really enjoyed watching was, you'll have to research, it's a 4-year town, it was Breckenridge County.
Okay.
They came down there, not really expected to do anything. played some of the best team basketball I've ever seen played, and they just walked right through it and won it. And everybody was excited about that. That was a great tournament team.
Everybody loves to root for the small schools, don't they?
They do. They do. And, of course, the underdog, and usually the small schools are the underdog. But nobody wants the favorite to win it.
No. We like
unless it's a mountain team.
That's right. That's right. And I don't know if this basketball is bigger anywhere in the state of Kentucky than Eastern Kentucky.
No, and that's where a lot of fans come from. I'll see the same people down there every year. It's been coming 10, 20, 30, 40 years.
They are loyal to their teams for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, we appreciate you joining us and sitting out with me in this first quarter. Thanks for bringing the PRTC Classic and bringing some great high school basketball. And we'll make sure to tell people to look for you at the Sweet 16 again this year.
I will be there. I'll turn it back over to the professional here, but thank you, Brian.
Sounds good. Thanks, Keith. Thanks for coming on. Keith Gabbard, CEO of PRTC. All tied up at 10 at the end of 1. We'll come back with more in just a moment here on PRTC TV.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
And welcome back to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. It is a pleasure to bring you this 2025 PRTC Classic, game number 8 of 8, and it was an evenly matched first half as Owsley County and Jackson County played to a stalemate of 10 apiece. Shot up by number 32, Sadie Turner, is no good, and on the other end we got a basket for Owsley County. Did not get the shooter on that. I think it might have been Lauren Gay. We'll check our points total at halftime because I do have 2 number 23s on the KHSAA roster for Owsley County. I have a Kylie Taylor 23 and also number 23, Madeline Cornett. We didn't get a chance to double check the accuracy before the game. But we'll check it out at halftime and make sure it's right. Shot is blocked down there by Owsley County. Loose ball picked up by Camilla Markham. And here comes Delaney Smith into front court for the Lady Owls. Delaney is going to be tied up on a jump ball. Good defense down there by Jackson County. Number 5, Kylie Martin, in on it. Delaney Smith, the youngest daughter of Coach Travis Smith.
He's had some good ones that's went through the program, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. Carly hasn't been gone long, and she was a sharp shooter. Here's a 3. That one's good. That is number 24.
I think he said just a 2, didn't he?
Just a 2?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's back-to-back buckets for Lauren Gay. It's going to go out of bounds as Jackson County throws it away. Owsley County gets it back, leading by 2, 14-10. Both teams looking for their first win of the year. Owsley County fell to Middlesboro last night 58-44. Jackson County fell big last night to Leslie County. Here's a 3 from Markham. That one's no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds back to Jackson County. 6:17 left here in the second quarter. 4-point lead for Owsley County. Owsley County 56th district, 14th region with Lee Powell and Estill, 12-15 last year. Lost 42-40 to Estill County in the semifinal of the 56th district. Nobody picked up Barry, but she could not finish. Here's a 3 on the way. That one's good. Owsley County, number 23. And Again, I'm not sure who wears number 23 because we have two different ones. We'll find out at halftime.
Yeah, and the thing is, there was not any stats reported from last night's contest. Go in and find it.
17-10. Feed down low. Good feed and a good catch. Basket no good, but we got a foul on Bailey Berry.
Markham will go to the free throw line for the Lady Owls.
But I'll make a quick jaunt down to the scorer's table, which is a hoof here at the Jackson County Gymnasium. Got to check your cardio. Go down there and back.
Oh, I know.
Get your heart rate pumping going down there and back, especially in a hurry. Markham makes the first one after missing a pair in the first quarter. She's got 7 to lead the Lady Owls.
I got to take a break, coming back up.
Pause to catch the breath.
Yeah.
But I'll make a quick jaunt down to the scorer's table at halftime and verify some of these numbers. Markham's second one off the mark, 18-10. Jackson County, 49th District, 13th Region. High arcing three. Bailey Berry made it rain. Second one for Berry. She's got 6, and that was a big bucket for Jackson County. First points of the second quarter. Here's a 3 from the wing. That one's good. Number 24. I've got that as Lauren Gay, and if my numbers are correct, she's got 7 all here in the second quarter. Hannah Jackson can't get the 3 to go. Berry had the rebound for a moment. But Owsley County picks up the loose ball, heads the other way, up by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Travis Smith. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break. Owsley County by 8 here on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Lady Owls basketball out of the timeout here on PRTC TV. They lead by 8, 21-13. Pass thrown away. Unforced error by Owsley County will turn it back over to the Lady Generals.
Jackson County opened up the ball game and had a tremendous lead there at one point.
And was shooting the ball well.
Yes.
They've gone kind of cold here in this second quarter and really toward the end of the first quarter. Berry going to have a foul called on Markham. Jackson County 14-15 last year. Runner-up 49th District to North Laurel. Lost to South Laurel in the opening round of the 13th Region. Lost 67-33 last night in the opening game. Addie Brockman had 10 for Jackson County to lead the offense. Here's a 3. That one's a little too strong. Taylor Couch led Leslie County with 21 last night. Owsley had no seniors last year, had 2 players transfer, though, that combined for 28 of their 47 points of offense. They do return their third leading scorer, Camilla Markham, at 8 points per game, as well as sophomore Delaney Smith at 6 points per game. Incredibly young roster with 8 of the 13 players in middle school, 1 junior, 3 sophomores, and 1 freshman. Jackson County lost 37 of their 46 points per game from last year. Star player Abby Gilbert, 22 points and 12 rebounds. Junior Bailey Berry and sophomore Hannah Jackson returned with the most floor experience from last year's team. They both averaged nearly 5 points a game last year. 9 of their 16 players are middle school, plus 1 senior, 1 junior, 4 sophomores, and 1 freshman.
3 seconds.
3-second lane violation.
Had quite a few of those today.
We have. People's pitching a tent there in the paint. Owsley head coach Travis Smith, 8th season. He's been very successful. Won 138 games in 7 years against 77 losses, 5 district championships.
You know, we talk about the youthfulness that Owsley has. How many times has Coach Smith been able to capitalize and get every bit of skill out of those young ladies?
No doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the better ones in this area that's had that opportunity that I've saw.
Well, you've got 2 coaches on both sides of the benches here that really know their game, Courtney Tyree and Travis Smith. Barry, high arcing 3 is no good. Rebound, though, to Jackson County. Martinez, mid-range jumper is good. Second bucket for Sophia.
Well, you talk about a skilled player, that's a 7th grader.
No doubt about it.
So there you go. But, you know, the 49th district is super young.
Oh, no doubt. Here's an open 3, wide open 3. That one won't fall. They get their own rebound, though. Shot up, no good. And Jackson County with the rebound. You can actually tell when Delaney Smith shoots that she's Carly Smith's sister. Just the way she just lines up her shot. Down low, they find Tilly Truitt, now in the corner to Bowman. Bowman on the baseline, and threw it right into the hands of an opponent. Here comes Smith. Nice move off the glass and good. So 23-15. Owsley County back on top by 8. Barry, nice move, but a block from behind.
That's going to stay with the Lady Generals, though, last touch by Owsley.
Nayla Pittman, the 7th grader. Martinez comes out and Martin checks in. Travis Smith, 5 district championships, won the region in 2024 when they went 26-10. Lost a heartbreaker at the state level to Bowling Green, 46-44 after leading the whole game. Went to the region 6 years in a row, and that streak was broken last season. Also went to the regional final in 2022. And talk about another heartbreaker, losing to Knott County Central in overtime at the regional final 3 years ago, 53-52. Markham with the ball fake. Baseline jumper is no good. Rebound, though, ran down by the Lady Owls. Feed down low. Markham on the post, knocked away. And Jackson County forces the turnover. Martin, nice move, can't get it to fall, and she's going to be called for the foul. (23-15). Markham trying to have a conversation with the official. Looked like she was trying to get a point across down there, wouldn't she? Pleading the case.
And I don't know how much of an effect that will have when it comes to the official.
Yeah, usually doesn't, not much, but it's still okay to communicate respectfully.
And when your coach does it, a little bit different.
Yeah. Nice move down low with the underhand shot from the middle schooler, Nayla Pittman.
More often than not, when a coach will get an official's attention and say, hey, watch this next strip down.
Yeah.
The very next strip down, that coach will get that call.
Absolutely. Nice move down there by Riley Bowman. Bowman's got 4. Both teams starting to score a little better here of late, 25-17. And we've got 40 seconds left before intermission. Feed down low. Markham, turnaround. Good defense down there by Hannah Jackson. Loose ball picked up by Kylie Martin and then knocked away from behind. Owsley County forces the turnover. Lauren Gay playing good defense for Coach Travis Smith. Owsley County can hold for the final shot of the half, and it looks like they will. Delaney Smith has it knocked away. Martin playing some sticky D. We're down to 10 seconds. Feed down low to Pittman. Pittman, corner, actually elbow 3 is going to be an air ball and going to sail out of bounds back to Jackson County with 1.8 seconds left.
Well, Jackson County a chance, Brian, to get a shot off before intermission. We'll see if the Lady Generals can work it in.
Martinez doesn't get the shot off in time. So We have reached the midway point. Owsley County with the advantage at the half, 25-17 over the Jackson County Lady Generals. We'll take a break and come back with first half stats and more here on PRTC TV.
Hey, grab me one too.
So, what do we watch?
I got this. The leg lamp Clark gets lit and Violet changes shape. Elf on 24 hours straight.
Oh, so we sing now.
For Christmas! All I watch for Christmas on TBS.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sandgap Sports Cards in Enville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan favorite finds. Follow Sandgap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
Cold weather is here, and that means more time inside on your devices. Streaming, gaming, shopping, your home needs internet that can keep up. With fast, reliable PRTC broadband, you can stay cozy and connected all winter long. No slowdowns, no buffering, just smooth holiday fun. Don't let winter freeze your connection. Contact PRTC today and settle in for a season of speed.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon Pace, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Hey, I'm Dan. I ruined my son's professional gaming career. He was big into Fort Blocks when he turned 31 and moved back here.
He's building up. Boom, get him.
He was in some sort of retirement when I was out back, so I put it in the fire pit.
Boom, got him, a dead 14 left. What? No! I'm tired of this.
It was just a fire pit.
And welcome back to the fast and furious times of the 2025 PRTC Classic. You'll be happy to know that I successfully made it down to the scores table and back. And as a person who had some heart issues last year, I'm in good shape and cardiac feels good. Getting those 10,000 steps a day in Earl took me a long way. Have you ever been into the cardio thing?
Well, I try to walk a little bit, but not really counting the steps.
Right.
I know a lot of people do it, and you know that's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of work that you and I came from. I know that for several years now you've ran a business and you're always hopping around, but still yet and all.
On the radio side, you can get a little sedentary over time,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, your keister becomes your best friend, and, you know, it grows, and everything grows, and those steps become so more important.
No doubt. PRTC Classic for 2025. We're in our final game of 8 games in 2 days. Owsley County with the 8-point lead, 25-17 at the half, and we did solve a mystery. The KHSAA was not accurate. I know that is so shocking.
Yeah.
Because that never happens, but we did have some number switcheroo. We had a couple of players that had the number 23 on the KHSAA roster for Owsley County. They had Kylie Taylor as number 23 and also Maddie Cornett as number 23, and neither one of them are 23. Lauren Gay wears number 23, Kylie Taylor wears number 24, and Maddie Cornett wears number 22. So at least they're all right there together. But I promise you, now that I know for sure, I will give them the proper recognition for the rest of this game. Let's run down our first half scoring. First of all, for Jackson County, we had a total of 4 points for Sophia Martinez, 4 points for Riley Bowman, 3 points for Hannah Jackson, and Bailey Berry led them with 2 3-pointers for 6 points for a total of 17. For Owsley County, number 50, Nayla Pittman with 2, number 22, Maddie Cornett with 2, number 1, Delaney Smith with 2. We had a total of 5 points for number 23, Lauren Gay, and number 54, Camilla Markham, had 7. And also number 24, Kylie Taylor, had 7 for Owsley County. Owsley County and Jackson County played to a dead heat there in that first quarter, 10 apiece. And then in the second quarter, Owsley County turned it up a notch, and they scored 15 points to Jackson County 7 to give us our 8-point margin here at the half, 25-17. This is our 6th high school game. We had 2 middle school games earlier today as well, so it's been a tremendous amount of fun bringing this to you on behalf of PRTC. Nearly 10,000 internet customers now for PRTC all over the region in portions of 9 counties. 5 counties primarily, but we're growing quite a bit in 3 of those counties, including Laurel County, Clay County, and Lee County. Of course, Jackson County and Owsley County are 2 first counties ever served, our original counties dating back to 1950. But now we have internet in parts of Breathitt County as well as Perry County, Estill County, and Rockcastle County as well, and just launched a huge 203-mile fiber initiative, nearly a $19 million award through the RUS of the USDA, and it is a big deal in that it's a Reconnect 4 loan grant project that our engineering department and financial department has worked hard on, and we have already started that, and we're going to be able to cover all of Lee County with reliable high-speed internet, hopefully by the end of 2026 or early 2027, already underway. So Lee County very excited about that.
Oh, as they should be. It's an awesome service. You know, not only am I a gig grabber with you guys, but I'm a gig grabber in my home too. You know, I love it. Love the service, and you can realistically, I'm telling you, there is a major difference in the professionalism and the quality. And when you're sitting there with a teenage daughter that can play a game, be on a MacBook and her phone all at the same time, watching a movie on the TV, and 2 other people doing the same thing, listen, there's never no drops. There's never no nothing. The speed just blows you away.
Absolutely. And, you know, our customer service is second to none. So proud of what PRTC stands for, and proud they bring us our PRTC Classic each and every year. We'll step away for a quick break, come back, third quarter straight ahead. Owsley County on top of 8 here on PRTC TV. Third quarter underway here from Jackson County High School. Jackson County with the ball first and almost lost the ball, but Berry right there to regain the possession. Her shot won't fall, and Owsley County heading the other way. Delaney Smith in a hurry for Coach Travis Smith and the Lady Owls of Owsley County. PRTC TV, the 2025 PRTC Classic, and Delaney Smith called for traveling.
Important stretch here for Jackson County. You got it down to single digits, 8. If the Lady Generals are to get back into it, typically your first 3 minutes of that third quarter is, or second half is awful important.
A lot of people would argue, Earl, that the first half, the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, the good feed down low, and Riley Bowman with a nice move. She's got 6. But a lot of people would argue that coming out of the locker room at halftime after the adjustments are made, that the first 4 minutes of the third quarter might be the most important 4 minutes of the entire basketball game. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I do, because I think it really sets it sets the standard and it sets the mood on which your team's going to play. A lot of that, there's a lot of variables that do come into play from time to time, but
sure.
It is. I mean, it's so important. You want to make the adjustments. You want to come out, run your offense, get some buckets, get your confidence back up, especially the team that comes out trailing.
Well, and certainly if you widen the scope a little bit, one could argue and say the first 4 minutes of the game and the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. First 4 minutes of the game sets the tone for the first half, and first 4 minutes of the third quarter sets the tone for the second half. So, and we've got a bench warning on Owsley County, and I can see why. He had a player go up for a 3 and looked like there definitely was some contact, and I think one of the coaches, I don't know if it was Travis or
no, I think it was one of the assistants.
Yeah, said something that evidently wasn't too sweet, and and I don't blame him. I saw the same thing he did. Off the glass and good by Sophia Martinez, the 7th grader, now with 6 points and the lead down to 4.
Well, these games are always going to be heated.
Sure.
Because they're rivals and they border each other.
Yeah. Nice move down there by Bailey Berry. What a finish by number 1. She's got 8. Down to a 2-point game. Back-to-back buckets by Jackson County. They climbing back in this one, outscored them 6-0 here in this third quarter. 3 no good. Markham gets the rebound. She can't get it to go. Now across court it goes for a 3 again from Kylie Taylor, and this time no good as well, and it's going to go out of bounds back to Jackson County. Number 22 checking in. That's Maddie Cornett. But I went down there, Earl Owens, and I investigated this number 23 controversy with Owsley County.
And it's solved.
It's solved.
There is no issue no more.
The 2 players I had from the KHSAA roster that said they wore 23, it was neither one of them. Berry gets it to Bowman. Martinez, pass behind Hannah Jackson, goes out of bounds. 22nd meeting since 1999 between these two schools. Jackson County's won 12 to Owsley County's 9. Jackson County's won the last 2 in a row and 5 of the last 6. Last time they played was February 17th. 3-pointer is good. That is Delaney Smith. First trifecta for her. She's got 5. That's a big bucket for the Lady Owls.
Yeah, they hadn't scored here in the third quarter. They come down and get a big 3. And how big is it? Well, you go back up to 5, and you stop that run there that Jackson County was trying to build up, trying to steal that momentum from you.
Lazy pass there ends up getting deflected off of Bailey Berry's leg out of bounds, and Lady Generals turn it over. Last time they met was February 17th of 2022. Martinez with the steal, puts it off the glass and good. Martinez has got 8 and now down to a 3-point lead, 28-25, and
we got a technical on Owsley County now.
So the warning did not deter the upsettedness. So now we've got a technical foul called.
And Jackson County will have a technical here, and then we'll get the ball back. So big opportunity for the Lady Generals.
Well, you just got the 2 points in the transition from Martinez, and the free throws plus the ball back could have potentially been a 6-point swing. Now it could be a 5-point swing or 6 if they make a 3 on this next possession. But these technicals can really change the way these games happen, in that the emotions get wrapped up. I've even seen coaches over the years, I know you've seen this too, when things wasn't going good, you might even have a coach that gets a technical intentionally just to fire his squad up.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's happened a lot of times.
His or her squad up. I'm sure female coaches do the same thing. 28-25. Jackson County trailing by 3. Owsley County with the lead. Jackson County's outscored them 8-3 here in the third. Feed down low, knocked away, and Pittman picks up the loose ball for Owsley County. Here comes Smith into front court. Over to Markham. Taylor gives it back to Smith. Double team coming for Smith, and lob it down for Markham. Nice defense from the backside by number 43, Hannah Jackson, to deflect that and not foul her. Feed down low. A lot of traffic down there. Knocked away from Bowman. And the Lady Owls come up with the loose ball. Last time these two teams played was February 17th of 2022. Jackson County won 67-54 at Owsley County. Owsley's last win over Jackson County was in 2021, 64-46 also at Owsley. At Kentucky Farm Bureau, we've been providing folks in the bluegrass with quality insurance since 1943, covering all the things that are important to you: home, life, health, auto, business, and more. See your local agents in Clay, Jackson, or Owsley County for a quote today. With an agent in every Kentucky county, we're right down the road. A big thank you to Jackson, Clay, and Owsley counties for sponsoring our broadcast this year. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. 28-25 turned into a pretty tight basketball game here.
Yes, it has.
Jackson County head coach Courtney Tyree, 127-76 in her coaching career with the Lady Generals. 4 years in a row advanced to the 13th region as 49th district runner-up. Went to the region final in 2023. 3 of her seasons, her teams have won 22 games in the entire season. Came an ace of knocking off North Laurel back in 2023. Lost by 3 points. Feed down low for Markham. And again, knocked away again by Jackson, I believe. We're going to have a traveling call on Barry as Owsley County held their ground defensively. Number 22 gets credit for causing that turnover. That's Maddie Cornett. Number 23, Lauren Gray, was trying to check in, but they did sound the horn from the scorer's table, but the official had already let them inbound the ball, so she'll have to wait for the next dead ball. 28-25, Owsley County clinging to a 3-point lead. Knocked away, good defense there by Bailey Berry. She's in transition, puts it off the glass, can't get it to fall though. Out of bounds off the Lady Owls, back to Jackson County, and now number 23, Lauren Gay, gonna get in there for Coach Travis Smith, replacing number 50, Nayla Pittman.
Still just a 3-point game. Anybody's game to this point.
Here's a 3, Martinez, a little too strong. Ball batted around and ends up in the hands of Owsley County. Owsley County only with 3 points in the first 5 minutes of this third quarter. That was the 3 by Delaney Smith. Both teams struggling offensively in the last few minutes. And this time Jackson went to the well one too many times trying to deflect that entry pass. Picks up the personal foul. It's only the first on Jackson County and the first foul called here in the third quarter period. 24, Taylor checking out for Coach Travis Smith. Inbound to Delaney Smith in the corner, and we're going to have a foul called on Bowman. Bowman's first, team's second.
Fouls really kind of nothing happening here in the third quarter. Just 2 on Jackson, none on Owsley so far.
Ball was tipped by Bowman, but then it ended up going off of Delaney Smith's hands out of bounds, so Jackson County will get it back. Yeah, the fouls have not been a factor at all in this game. I don't know if I even have anybody with more than 2. Martinez, probably a pass she'd like to have back, is awfully crowded down there trying to get it to Berry, but Owsley County does deflect it out of bounds, so the Lady Generals can reset. Pass out top to Bowman. Bowman, spin move in the paint, runs out of real estate, gets it back to Sophia Martinez. Berry has an open look, wide open look, and she missed it. Rebound to Bowman, though. Cleaning the offensive glass, Martinez. Trying to get it down low for Berry, saved in bounds by Truitt, but right into the hands of Owsley County.
It's been a while since either team has been able to score.
Down low, Markham in a good spot, gets it to go. That's a big bucket for Owsley County as they are having a hard time, like you said, getting some points. That's back out to a 5-point lead and have a chance for an extra point here. Brockman going to check in for Jackson County and replacing Bowman, and number 50 Pittman checks in for Owsley County, replacing number 32. Free throw is good. So Markham completes the 3-point play. She's in double figures now with 10. First player of either team to get in double figures. Jackson, free throw, baseline jumper, no good. Back up, no good by Brockman. And the Lady Owls with the rebound. They find Markham with the left hand. A little too strong. Ends up with her own rebound, though. Here's a 3 by Smith. That one's no good. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul on Brockman.
Owsley has put it back up to a 6-point advantage. As the Lady Owls will inbound the basketball right underneath their own cylinder.
Can't do that as Owsley County turns it over. Pressure in backcourt. Martinez able to get it across the timeline to Jackson. Down low, good feed. Truitt not able to finish it with the left hand, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Owsley County back to Jackson County. Minute 12 left here in the third quarter. Lady Generals have outscored Owsley County 8-6, but Owsley County has the lead. Shot up by Truitt is no good, and we're going to have a attempted putback and a foul on Owsley County. This margin was gained by Owsley County outscoring Jackson County 15-7 in that second quarter, fueled by Kylie Taylor with 7 points of their 15. Free throw no good by Bailey Berry. First trip to the line for number 1. Jackson County 0 of 3 from the charity stripe tonight. Owsley County's all has been shot by Camilla Markham, and she is 2 of 5. Second one is good.
Back down to 5 now to the Lady Generals as we hit the minute mark here in the long-running third quarter. It seems like it has been longer than the entire first half.
I would agree. We've been here a bit. Down low, good move down there by Camilla Markham. She's got 5 in the quarter and 12 for the game, and foul in backcourt, 33-26. I've had those quarters, and I know you have too, to where you're like, do you think that this is going to end?
Yeah.
It's just like the clock just doesn't move. Here's Barry, and a little out of control is Bailey Barry, but is going to be bailed out by the foul by Nayla Pittman. And Barry back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Barry looking for points 10 and 11 here. She would become the first Lady General in double figures if she can make at least one. And she does. Barry, one of the few upperclassmen on this team. She's a junior. Second one is also good. So 3 of 4 from Barry. She's got 11. Lead back down to 5. Taylor to Pittman. Smith, open 3, is good.
That's
Delaney Smith, that's her second 3 of the quarter. She's got 8, and the lead is 8. Barry off the glass, no good. And we've got a jump ball as Brockman tied up Markham. Possession arrow favors Owsley County, so they'll have an opportunity for the final shot of the third quarter. Delaney Smith, got to watch that 5-second call, and she got it. She got the 5-second call. So Jackson County is going to get an opportunity. That could end up being a potential 4-point or 5-point swing, as the Owls could have made it double figures with a score there. Inbound to Brockman, down low. Turnaround is no good by Truitt, and Owsley County does get the shot off, but it's well short. So at the end of 3, Lady Owls have a little bit of a cushion, 36-28 by 8 over Jackson County. Fourth and final quarter of the 2025 PRTC Classic is up next on PRTC TV.
TNT Sports. College basketball gets even bigger. Big time mindset, big time vibes. For them big time moments, I make big time shots. Big time jam. Everywhere we go, you know we go big. College basketball all season long on TNT and True TV. We go big.
Hey, grab me one too.
Owsley County, Jackson County play even at 11 points apiece. They're in that third quarter, so the halftime margin of 8 that Owsley County had maintains as we go into the fourth quarter. Owsley County 36, Jackson County 28 in girls high school basketball. Game number 8 of 8 of the 2025 PRTC Classic from Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. We sure have enjoyed bringing it to you. Bowman drives, puts it up, and shot short. And we're going to have a jump ball between Truitt, I believe, and Pittman, and the possession arrow favors Owsley County. Markham leads Owsley with 12. Delaney Smith with 8. Kylie Taylor with 7. Jackson County led by Barry with 11, and Martinez has 8. Feed down to Markham, up and in. They've had a hard time, has Jackson County, with the size and the play of Camilla Markham. She's been a huge difference maker for the Lady Owls. Bowman wants 3. That one's rolling in.
Took a little bounce on the right side of the cylinder and come right back down and fell through.
9 points for Bowman. Down low to Markham. Markham has it knocked away, but I believe we're going to get a foul on Bowman. If that's going to be a shooting foul or not, one could argue that she wasn't really in the process of shooting the ball, but because of the proximity to the basket, I believe they're going to say that she was indeed in the act of trying to score. Free throw is good by Markham. After she missed her first two, she's made 3 of her last 4. Had 7 points in the first half and has 8 here in the second half for a total of 15. Second one good as well. So Camilla Markham certainly making a case to be potentially the Advent Health of Manchester Pulse player of the game if things hold up like they are now. 30-second timeout called by Coach Tyree. 40-31, 6:53 left here in the game. From now until December the 23rd, when you stop by and spend $20 or more in store at Sand Gap Sports Cards on any item they have, you'll be automatically registered to win a autographed Reed Shepherd jersey. He's getting really hot. Plus, we'll draw for that just in time to wrap it and put it under somebody's tree for Christmas. Located directly beside the Anvil Dollar General. Open Tuesday 4 to 7, Thursday 5 to 8, Saturday 12 to 3. Check them out on Facebook. They have a live show every week around the beginning of the week, sometimes on Monday or Tuesday, depending on what night UK is playing. Sand Gap Sports Cards. Down low for Barry, can't get the shot off. Jackson for a 15-footer, got it. Hannah Jackson, her second bucket. She's got 5. And Jackson County trims it to 7. Trying to get it down low for Markham. Ball is knocked away, though, and going to go out of bounds off of Jackson back to Owsley County. Both these teams reloading after losing a lot of their offensive firepower from last year's teams, and both very young. And Martinez called for the foul.
Hand check inside. That will be second foul on the Lady Generals.
And we mentioned it earlier, Earl. It has not been, fouls have not been a factor in this game at all. Only free throws shot for Owsley County have came from Markham down low. Ball knocked away. Jackson County 3 of 6. Bailey Berry 3 of 4. Hannah Jackson 0 of 2. Markham has made 4 of 7 for Owsley County. She's surrounded down there and gets it back out top. Delaney Smith floats it down to Markham. Markham shot up and in, and the foul. So they are, Markham, Jackson County's just not had an answer for her, especially here in this second half, as she's in double figures for the half with 11 and has 18 overall, looking for 19 here.
Yeah, she's really shown her presence, that veteran experience down on the post for the Lady Owls here this evening.
Free throw is in and out. Markham, a junior this year. There's a 3 from the corner that's short from Hannah Jackson. 42-33. Cross-court pass from Markham. Around the horn it goes. Here's a 3. That one's good. Number 24, Kylie Taylor. Her second 3 of the game. She's in double figures with 10. Had 7 in that pivotal second quarter when Owsley County opened up that 8-point lead going into halftime. Barry for a high arcing 3, and she got it. I always say high arcing when she shoots, but man, she's got a pretty shot.
The higher the better.
That's right. She shoots her free throws high, shoots her jumpers high. Three on the way. That one's an air ball off of the hand of Taylor, who had just made one. Berry with 14 now for Jackson County to lead them offensively. Martinez picks up her dribble looking for help, finds it over to Truitt. Now Bowman. Bowman, a little bit of a lazy pass, knocked away by Owsley County. Here they go in transition. Delaney Smith up and no good, but we're going to get a foul on Riley Bowman. Third on Riley, and the team's fourth. PRTC TV's next coverage will be right back here at Jackson County High School on Monday for the grade school championships. And then we'll load up our equipment and head over to Clay County on Tuesday for Clay County and South Laurel, which should be a dandy game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Delaney Smith gets the free throw. She's got 9, looking for double figures here if she can make this second one, and does.
Rankings and paper means nothing when you meet your neighbors on the court for sport, because you can throw them out the window.
No doubt about it.
Nobody will play you harder than your next door neighbor in any sport.
Well, they got to look at you all the time.
That's right.
So they want to win. Lady General's in some dangerous territory here. Martinez drives, but Pittman right there to knock it away. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Travis Smith of Owsley County. 4:13 left in the game. Full timeout. Owsley County by 11 here on PRTC TV.
Got a passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook Live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Whoa, looks like somebody just upgraded to PRTC. With internet speeds this fast, you'll need the rush of pure fiber power. Streaming? Smooth. Gaming? Instant. Video calls? Crystal clear. That's the strength of PRTC's 100% fiber network. No slowdowns, no lag, just pure unstoppable speed. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your current speed today. And get ready to live life in the fast lane.
PRTC TV from Jackson County High School. We appreciate you joining us for the 2025 PRTC Classic, streaming live worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. Make sure you hit like if you're watching us on Facebook, so PRTC TV can start popping up in your news feed with all things going on sports-wise and much more, all the things that we cover. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe to our channel so we'll start showing up in your preferences and we'll keep you in the know. Free of charge.
There you go. Doesn't cost you anything.
Three-pointer short. Right there is Markham for the rebound. Back up and in. She has had a dominant second half. 13 of her 20 in the second half for Markham. Here's Jackson. Jumper too strong. Markham trying to run down the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're saying off of Owsley County.
Jackson County will put the ball back in play. Owsley up by 13 now. 3:27 remaining. Almost getting crunch time. Jackson County needs every bucket they can get to get back into this one, or Owsley will be able to close the door for a victory here tonight.
Bowman, catch and shoot three is good. That's a big bucket right there. The second three-pointer of the fourth quarter for Riley Bowman. She's in double figures now with 12. Joins Bailey Berry, who has 14. Another three, this time for Owsley County's number 24. And Kylie Taylor, the rough recipient of that big high bounce that bounces up over the backboard. 49-39, back down to a 10-point lead after the Bowman three. Ball almost lost. Now it's a fight for it, and we're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Jackson County, so we'll keep it going down their way. Number 22 for Owsley County checking in. That's Maddie Cornett. Martinez with 8 points, the 7th grader, running point for Coach Tyree and the Lady Generals. Jackson wants 3. No good. Rebound. Truitt going to draw the foul, and Tilly will go to the line. So Jackson County running out of time to climb back in this one with 2:24 left. Last night, we had 4 games for you. The opening game was won by Leslie County over Jackson County in girls action. Second game was won by Bell County over Clay County in girls action. Third game, Jackson County boys defeated Lee County. And in the fourth game, Clay County's boys defeated Knox Central's boys. 0 of 2 from the line, and Markham tears out the rebound for Owsley County. Today, it was Foley middle, stolen by Martinez. Trying to run that thing down, and from her backside saves it, and now we're going to have a foul on Owsley County. So good hustle play there by Martinez and by Martin.
That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Owls. And Coach Tyra wants a full timeout, Brian.
She'll take one. We'll take one, too. 2:05 left. Lady Generals trying to stay alive. More up next on PRTC TV.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy, and it's time to tech the halls with Appalachian Wireless. Starting today through December 31st. Get amazing holiday deals on the latest smartphones, 5G devices, accessories, and more. And that's not all. Christmas Cash is back. Every purchase or upgrade gets you entered in to win $500 in weekly cash. And one lucky winner, you'll take home the grand prize of $1,500. Celebrate big savings, gifts, and maybe even a big check. Visit us online or in one of our many retail locations, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a 3rd-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Both teams looking for their first win of the year in the early part of the season. They've both 0-1. Owsley County knocking on the door to get the win, leading by 10 with 2 minutes left, 49-39 over Jackson County on PRTC TV. Barry with the 3, won't go. Kylie Martin runs down the offensive rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Owsley County back to Jackson County.
Tell you, Owsley County is playing some hard defense right now, trying to protect that 10-point lead. They know that the Lady Generals are going to come out firing, trying to get back into this one. So Coach Smith has got his Lady Owls spot on defense right now.
And speaking of that defense, interception there by the Lady Owls. Delaney Smith steps in the passing lane. Gets it ahead to Lauren Gay. Now back to Smith. And certainly Owsley County has no reason to be in any hurry whatsoever. They get it down to Markham, though, and they just have had no answer for her at all. She's got 10 in the quarter.
That well has not gone dry in this second half.
And at this point, Owsley County appears to have emerged victorious. Turnover. And at the 1 minute mark, Owsley County with a 12-point lead. Sophomore Delaney Smith running the point for her dad, Coach Travis Smith. And we got a foul on Barry. But too little too late for Jackson County, as Owsley County going to get their first victory. Owsley County, after tonight, will take on Barberville on Tuesday at home at Owsley County, and then 50 years of the Palace next Saturday. We'll be covering that game for you as they host McCreary Central, celebrating 50 years of the Boonville Gymnasium.
Hard to imagine,
isn't it? Jackson County girls, after tonight, will take on Middlesboro on Monday. Markham not able to make either one of the free throws. Down low. Passes back out to Martinez. Jackson County needing to get a shot in the air. Certainly time almost gone. 51-39, 20 seconds, all that's left. Actually, the Middlesboro game doesn't have a home or away listed at all, but it's on Monday, December the 8th. Could that be all A this early in the year?
I wouldn't think so, is it?
Yeah, she's usually more like, that's usually a January thing, isn't it?
Yeah, they moved the WYMT Mountain Classic. That was one of the reasonings to put it in the second week of December so that some of the All-A teams could have an opportunity to play in it.
Right.
Because it's always at the same time of the All-A.
Sophia Martinez to the line as Owsley County picked up their 5th team foul of this quarter. Martinez trying to get in double figures if she can make this second one, and she'll join Bailey Berry and Riley Bowman in double figure scoring for Jackson County if she can. And does. 10 points for Martinez. 51-41. And that should just about take care of it if Owsley County can hang on to the basketball, and Coach Travis Smith wants to take a 30-second timeout, probably to get maybe some substitutions in them, I would think. While we have a moment, Representative Timmy Truitt never stops fighting for the families of Eastern Kentucky. As our conservative voice in Frankfort, he has protected our values, helped to cut state income tax, and stood as a leading voice for education. Committed, principled, and has proven he's leading to make a difference. Let's keep Timmy working for us by casting a vote for him as the 89th District State Representative in 2026, paid for by Timmy Truitt for State Representative. Well, I was thinking he was getting some substitutions in. Don't think he did, though. Maybe just a little quick powwow with his team.
Maybe tell him just to hold it up.
Yep.
Get across the floor and just let the clock feel out. But not going to have a chance. They're going to turn it over, and Jackson County will have a shot at the final shot here tonight.
51-41, down to last second of it, and not going to get a shot off in time. So Owsley County wins it by 10, 51-41. We'll come back and look at final stats and also have our Advent Health of Manchester and UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game and our PRTC Classic Player of the Game. Stay tuned. It's up next on PRTC TV.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Hey y'all, I'm Laura. I've been splitting landlines, cable lines, internet lines, any kind of line you can think of for the past 30 years. My dad used to do the same thing. You could say I'm his true veteran. I still got a lot of work to do. So I'm trying to change.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do, that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School. It is a final as the Owsley County Lady Owls defeat the Jackson County Lady Generals by 10, 51-41. Owsley County improves to 1-1 on the year. Jackson County falls to 0-2. Our final game of the 2025 PRTC Classic from Jackson County High is in the books. And with me, I have our recipient of not only the PRTC Classic Player of the Game, but also the Pulse Player of the Game from Advent Health of Manchester and UK Healthcare, and that is junior number 54. Camilla Markham. Great game tonight, Camilla.
Thank you.
I think it was a situation to where coming into the game, Jackson County just really didn't have any post presence that could match up with your ability in the paint. And I know that Coach Travis Smith wanted to exploit that. Did you feel like that going into the game that a lot of the offense was going to be coming your way in the paint because of the size advantage for you?
I did. And, Coach always pushes me to post up, do what I can in the post, but also make outlet passes to where my teammates can score off of me.
Now, you guys had the first game of the year, the loss to Middlesboro, 58-44. It doesn't say if that game was at home or away. Where was that game?
That was away.
That was away at Middlesboro?
Yes.
So you guys haven't had a chance to play at home yet?
Nope, not yet.
So, and after tonight, you guys will be hosting Barberville at home. Got to feel good, though, to get a win on the road before you go home, because you've got 2 games in a row at home with Barberville on Tuesday and then McCreary Central on Saturday. What's it feel like to get the first win out of the way?
It feels amazing. I mean, it just gives us more motivation to carry on to the next game.
This is your junior year and playing under a coach that really knows his stuff in Coach Travis Smith. Not only has he coached a team that won the regional tournament, went all the way to the state level, also coached a team that went all the way to the regional final one year. What's it been like here playing for Coach Travis Smith and now your 3rd year playing?
It's been amazing. He's a really good coach. He pushes all of his players as hard as he can, and I feel like we all excel under his coaching.
Playing for one of the smallest schools, not only in the 14th region, but as far as enrollment goes, one of the smallest schools really in the state of Kentucky as far as public school systems. But I've always felt like that there's an advantage to that, in that it makes the group a lot more close-knit and you begin to depend on each other. When you got these small class sizes, you get to know each other a little better. Talk to us about that.
I definitely feel like it gives us more chemistry as players and as a team. And, I mean, even though there's not many people in the school, I feel like we always have a decent turnout for ball teams. And, last year we only had 7 players for varsity, but this year we get to pull up some of the 7th graders, and I feel like that really helps us get better practices, better games. It gives us a deeper bench. All around just helps us a lot.
You segued really nicely to my next point in that lost some of our point total last year, had a couple of girls that transferred, one to Breathitt and one over to Clay, had a small roster last year. So it's a younger team this year, but you are one of the more veteran players, not only in your time and floor experience from last year and the year before, but also just in age. How seriously do you take the role of being one of the only underclass women on this team and being able to be an example for these younger girls to look up to?
Every day I come into practice trying to lead my team. I take my role very seriously. I always try to push the little girls. Do your best, play hard, and that's all you can do.
Didn't track your rebounds tonight, but I'm really confident you had a double-double, had you with 22 points, but I know you're in double figures with rebounds. Great game tonight. Congratulations to the Lady Owls on getting the win. Good luck at home as you all take on Barberville on Tuesday. And not only, again, are you our PRTC Classic Player of the Game, but also the Advent Health of Manchester and UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game. Congratulations on a great game.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming up. You can lay your headset right down there and go enjoy your teammates. And be careful heading back down because it's a heck of a walk.
We will.
Thank you, Camilla. Camilla Markham, a great game, 22 points to lead the charge for the Owsley County Lady Owls as they get the 10-point win, 51-41. Let's run down some final scoring for you. First of all, for the Jackson County Lady Generals, 5 points for Hannah Jackson. And then we had 3 players in double figures for Jackson County, 10 points for Sophia Martinez, 12 points for Riley Bowman, 14 points for Bailey Berry to round out the scoring, up to 41 points for Jackson County. Had 5 players in the scoring column for Owsley County, actually 6, I take that back. 2 points for Nola Pittman, 2 points for Maddie Cornett. We had 5 points for Lauren Gay, 3 players in double figures as well for Owsley County, 10 apiece for Kylie Taylor as well as Delaney Smith, and our PRTC Classic and Advent Health Pulse Player of the Game, Camilla Markham, with 22 points and certainly double-digit rebounds. It has truly been a classic, Earl.
It has been a classic. It's been a lot of fun over here this weekend. 2 days of excitement, and going to get right back at it on Monday, Tuesday, Saturday of next week. A busy week. Can't wait to rejoin you guys. I think next Saturday down at the Palace as we celebrate the golden anniversary down there. And I think your buddy Hunter is going to return on Monday. I think he's been off checking some stocks or something in the French Riviera somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot going on.
Very busy man.
He's a globetrotter is what he is. And so he'll be back with us on Monday, and you've got to bounce over and do another broadcast on Tuesday. You'll be in the same place just with a different team on that night as we transition you into a full-time PRTC TV guy. We knew going in it was going to be a few situations where you were going to go over and honor some commitments on the radio side over in Clay County. So we're looking forward to getting back into it with you on Saturday. We got a busy wintertime ahead of us. We're going to be all over the place.
Yes, we are, but that's makes it more fun. I always said if it wasn't for basketball in winter, I'd probably go crazy.
And who needs that?
Yeah, we don't.
We don't need that at all.
No.
So, again, the final, Owsley County with the 10-point win, 51-41. Lady Owls now 1-1. Jackson County 0-2. And Owsley County will host Barberville on Tuesday, and Jackson County will play Middlesboro on Monday at 7:30. That's going to do it for us and the 2025 PRTC Classic for our entire broadcast crew of Justin Lakes and TJ Isaacs on camera, Mark Solfridge, our producer, the country boy, Earl Owens. This is Brian Murray saying go so long, good night, and God bless you from PRTC TV.